Smart wasted, massive.
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Or are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be there, Trent. Real.
Characters.
He ran out of characters, bitches.
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rams will kidnap the ball boy, and Rams will be the guy who like, they're the champions. Wait. Aren't you a bit old to?
This is one of my favorite moments on this stream, when they found a way to write a bigger message on the name.
Skid, trying to live, trying to exist, trying to stay alive, trying to live, trying to stay alive, trying to exist, trying to stay alive, trying to stay alive. So guys, it's a big show. So guys, what's going to be coming up on the show, guys? We're going to be talking about Carvajal. Season-ending injury, what does this mean? But also that's connected to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Does this mean that Liverpool are definitely going to be losing Tata to Real Madrid? We're going to talk about Vini. Has his best game of the season so far. Has he fully reinforced why he is the man? He's definitely deserves the Ballon d'Or, and this is in fact his team. Then we have to have the Mbappe convo. I'm always here for the comfortable convos. I'm here for the Mbappe conversation, which will be led by Nomad. Nomad will have to explain to me. Nomad, you're running out of excuses right now. You are running out of excuses. So, and then after that, we'll then talk about Havertz. He's scoring. He's saying, what's up? He's already outscored Gabriel Jesus.
There will be no apologies.
Does Samasi offer Havertz an apology? And we should see whether Samasi offers her some apology. And we'll also talk about Brian. McTominay is balling. 2 goals, 2 games. Should we be giving credits for Conte reviving McTominay's and Luke Skywalker's season? And we might just look ahead to Ten Hag tomorrow, and also Chelsea doing the damn thing. So guys, shout out to the thing, my guys. Remember, this is sponsored by M&M's. M&M's cut the check. M&M's cut the damn check. This is the best M&M's. And shout out to my Caucasian brothers out there. The White Russian, baby. What Russian? Shout out to my Caucasian brothers. The Caucasian brothers right. The White Russian. Listen.
Peanut M&M's suck.
Puya, excuse me.
Those are the worst ones.
Puya, don't. No, these are the best ones. These are peanuts M&M's.
No, you know what?
The best ones.
One? The mini M&Ms. There's more of the sugar coating and the
no, I need to take a break from my sugar levels. My sugar levels are so high. So, guys, let's first start with some unfortunate news that I hope is not that unfortunate.
About Leverkusen.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. So, Carvajal. So, does anybody know the extent to his injury? So is this season ending?
I don't think we know yet.
Career ending.
Yeah, I don't think we know yet.
But I mean, basically, from what we are seeing, it looks pretty bad. From what we are seeing, it looks pretty bad. So look, I think his season is over. His season is over. So the question is, 2 questions. So I'll come to you, Kenny, with this, and then Super here. How much will they miss him by playing that bomb from the road known as Fran Garcia? And does this mean they're going to get... no. We'll say that. So how much do you think they'll miss Carvajal? If they're stuck with that bomb Fran Garcia for the season, how much do you think we'll miss? Then we'll talk about Trent afterwards.
They're probably going to play Lucas Vazquez.
What?
Obviously, he's a right back. Frank Garcia is left back. He's not a right back.
Wait, hold up. You're saying they're going to play Lucas Vasquez?
Yeah. Lucas Vasquez is better than Frank Garcia. I actually think that, especially if they keep this formation, Lucas Vasquez might not be as bad as, because I'm like, if I watched the first half.
Kenny, Lucas Vasquez, he's a glorified utility man.
No, it's a utility player. But the
No,
thing is,
basically, he can do the job, but
Yeah.
for that being your right back for the season, basically, Real Madrid are losing a lot. First of all, we're not having Carvajal and having Lucas Vasquez as his replacement. With all due disrespect, that is a massive downgrade.
Yeah, I think I do think defensively, yes, but I do think that going forward, I do think that he can probably bring a bit more than Carvajal did, especially if they keep playing this formation. Because like today, I could only watch the first half. I couldn't watch the second half. But at the first half, there was so like the right side was non-existent. Like nothing happened over there. And like when you're playing a formation like this narrow, your fullbacks are really important. And the thing is, like as good as Carvalho is, like as an all around, I think that his forward, like going forward, he probably isn't like his best. And Mendy, let's not even talk about him. Like this guy knows how to defend, but afterwards, like past the opposite half, the guy is a brick. So I'm like, maybe Lucas Vasquez can do a job there, but yeah, I think he's still a big loss. Obviously, he's the vice captain, and he last season he had a great season as well. So it's kind of sad to see, but
No, very sad.
I'm seeing people saying, can we blame this on the amount of games? For me, this is just like freakish.
That's what I think, because I saw people saying on Twitter, like, no, it's not, like it's a freak injury. This has nothing to do with amounts of games. Like, even if there were less games, the injury would still happen. Yeah, and also, you can't blame Pin on this. It's football. It just happened. Yeah. It is what it is. It's a freak injury. Nothing to do with the amounts of games. So Hokage, how much do you think Real will miss Danny Carvajal if they're playing that glorified utility to do Lucas Vasquez there? Or they said they may play Militao there, but if you play Militao right back, you lose something in the central of the defense, though. So
I don't know if Nomad knows what's the status on Alaba right now.
I saw him in the stand, so I'm not even sure how fit to do this though. So
honestly, like, I know Militao right back is an option. I would maybe for now, until Alaba comes back, I would prefer honestly Rudiger at right back, Militao, Tchouameni center back pairing, and then obviously they have Mendy at left back. If I was a Real Madrid fan, I'd be more comfortable with that. I think Rudiger is much better going forward than Militao. We've seen at Chelsea, the guy takes like 1,000 long shots all the time. He has that quality. So I don't know. I've watched Real Madrid 6 times this season. I felt like Dani Carvajal's performances haven't actually been that good anyway this season. I know he probably would end up, second half of the season improving. But from the 6-7 times I've watched Real Madrid this season, I think he's had a pretty big fall off compared to what he was doing last season. So will he be missed? Maybe because of his defensive work, but because Tchouameni is a fantastic center back for Real Madrid every time he plays back there, I'm pretty sure Rudiger and Militao can deputize at right back until winter, and then we'll see.
But even if they are there though, and even if you think that he's fallen off, that's not their natural position, and you're going to miss something by playing guys who are not natural right backs.
Yeah, but I think they should. The quality, bro, it's Real Madrid. The quality they have, they should be able to deputize there until December, and then I'm sure they won't get Trent. Real Madrid fans, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait for the summer because Liverpool, they're looking strong for the league title this year so far. Yes, they lost to Nottingham. They're not gonna let Trent go. No way they let Trent go in the winter.
No, actually, I don't know. We'll get there. So let me come to Nomad. That'll be the next topic.
After Nomad.
Okay, sure. So Nomad, how much are they going to miss Carvajal? Nomad. Oh, sorry. How much are you guys going to miss Carvajal?
Yeah, obviously we're gonna miss him a lot, But you have to make use of your depth. I think Lucas Vasquez will play there. He'll play much more forward. I think the DM will cover for him on the right side of the defense much more than when Carvalho was playing. But then, like someone from the street said, like in some matches we might see Militao at right back as well. And Germany deputizing at center half in some matches, at least in the second half of some matches. So let's hope you know the Carvajal injury is maybe not that serious. I'm seeing what news is coming out, regarding that, but it's still not clear. They're running some tests.
But no, okay, like the way when a guy reacts like that, he's out. And
Yeah,
also, I think Misby showed me like an image of the thing. He's nearly wrapped around Pino's leg. It looked bad.
but AJ, those are the same scenes and those are the same kind of screams and stretching out that happened to Kamavinga. And he was out for what, 1 month, 1.5 months.
All right, no, it's true. Like, we have to just wait for the assessment. So, let's say he's out for the season. You believe that you have enough depth to cover that. That's your confidence with your depth.
Maybe.
Basically, you don't sound sure. Basically, you don't sound. The
Of course I'm not
fact that
sure.
you answer like that shows that you're not sure.
AJ, he's the best right back in the world. He has been for some years now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
of course I'm not sure.
Better.
Who's better? What?
Trent.
No, he's not.
Samasi, I can defend better than Trent.
Trent is not a better right back. Trent is a really good footballer. He's not a better right back than Carvajal. Carvajal has been the best right back in the world for like the last few years, at least. There's not been a better right back than Carvajal. There hasn't been.
But this season,
Kenny, are you saying the gust of wind?
Nomad.
No.
Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Wouldn't you agree though this season?
Wait, hold on. Wait a second.
Nomad, wouldn't you agree though that this season that like he hasn't really been that good? I feel like I don't know. Maybe I feel like we would have had to wait and see, but maybe finally getting that Euros dub and winning something for Spain and going to a tournament for them, winning his 1,000th freaking Champions League, whatever, bro. I personally, from the 7 times I've watched Real Madrid this season, think he's taken a fall off from his performances last season. But I don't know.
He has had to perform much more of his defensive duties because the team hasn't had a better start. If the team was firing on all cylinders, we would have seen the old Carvajal. And as far as from the streets, that's why they call it the streets. As far as Kunde goes, I'm better going forward than Kunde is. So let's not even talk about that.
Let's be real. Kunde is very solid defensively. He offers nothing going forward. Like, he's very good on the defensive thing. That's what I say. Like, especially in the modern day, you have to have that two flex in terms of how good you are defensively and going forward.
Yeah,
like
the games this season, I don't think that Carvajal has been that great going forward.
Okay, so Kenny, who would you say the best right back so far? So if I was to say right now, so October 5th, 2024, who's the best right back right now? October 5th,
Are we talking
2024.
just on form, or are we talking if I'm taking
Kenny,
the attributes?
Kenny, I'm an alien. I landed on an NSA, fellow human. Who is the best footballing right back right now?
If you're an alien, why would you say fellow human if you're an alien?
I'll drop a break on me.
He got you.
Okay, thanks for that. So
maybe he's an alien like Donald Trump calls him alien.
No,
maybe he's talking about that alien.
No, man, I said that structured down to earth. Kenny, so
honestly, there's no one right back that is like that clear. There's someone because they all have like certain liabilities. I don't know about that, but because honestly, if you say all one there, you might say Carvajal, but like, do people want a more attacking one like Trent? Do people want a more defensive one like Kunde?
Oh, okay, the best balance of both, attack and defense, best balance of both.
I would say Kimmich, but he doesn't play there consistently.
But no, he doesn't. No, but you can't do that because he doesn't play there. You know,
he doesn't play
like
there.
if he played there, and he should be playing there 100%. You could say definitely him,
he should be.
and he should be playing there, but he doesn't though. So
he doesn't want to. That attitude, man.
Okay, so
when Vini sold him into human trafficking, he dropped that idea.
Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so quick.
No, actually.
So Trent. Now, anyone can jump in. Do Real Madrid go in for Trent in January?
No.
They won't. They will. They might, but I don't think they have a chance. I don't think.
Does Madrid do January transfers? They never do.
Wait, well, they have to. I mean, basically, if this is the end of the season, so remember his contract runs out in the summer. Bro, might as well go from January. So AK, should Real Madrid go for Trent in January? And what chance do you think of Trent joining Real Madrid? AK.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I was just finishing up some homework, but yeah. Whoever said that, you talk about, first of all, you're talking about best right back in the world. I don't care about his defensive capabilities. Trent Alexander-Arnold is the best right back in the world. I'll put that out there. I don't think they'll go in him for January because I think Liverpool is still trying to offer him a new contract, and I think they'll try until that January period to offer him that new contract. And also, Liverpool will be asking for like hundreds of millions just to keep him for like, even if they want to keep him until the end of his contract, just because they want to have him in the Premier League title race this season. So I don't think Trent will be going to Real Madrid in January. If he goes, which I think is a big if, because I do think he will extend with Liverpool. I think he goes in the summer.
Nomad, would you want to get Trent?
I think he'll be one of the favorites to come to Real Madrid in the summer.
Said, do you want to? Is that your prime target for the right back?
Of course not. I'll take Lucas Vazquez over him any day. I want someone who can defend.
No, what is this, man? Drop the break, man. Drop the break. Drop the break. Drop the break, man. Drop the break.
Yay!
Drop another one. Drop another one. Drop another one. Drop another one.
I don't overhype English players, ages. I don't give a damn about it. Like the English media doesn't.
Drop another one. Drop another one.
No.
Drop, dude.
Nomad, you're being stupid right now. You say.
Bro, you know what the funny thing is? You know the funniest thing is?
Vazquez over Trent. You take Lucas Vazquez over Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Right now, yes.
You know the funniest thing, HH? You know the funniest thing, HH?
Right now, no.
Yeah, you know the funniest thing, HH? This guy's team used to own a certain left back that couldn't defend for shit, and they call him the best left back of one of the best left backs of all time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
When a certain right back can't defend for shit, but yet gives more attacking productivity than any right back in world football.
That is exposure. That is like that is TMZ. You just got TMZ. You can't respond.
Obviously, someone who is comparing Marcelo to Trent Alexander-Arnold is watching cricket, not football. So I'm not even going to answer that question.
No, that's not the point.
He doesn't know shit about football,
that's not the point.
No,
that's not the point. The point is, we all recognize that going forward, specifically in terms of ball delivery, he's one of the best at delivering a ball in the world. Trent. So his offensive. Now, I believe that Marcelo is better, but there's not a far off, and they offer something different offensively. But the fact of the matter is, Marcelo was garbage defending, but he was so good offensively. Real Madrid catered for his defensive frailties. How is this any difference with Trent, where he can offer Real Madrid so much going forward?
He doesn't. He doesn't offer 10% of what Marcelo did going forward.
He does
the ball distributor.
Okay. Hold on. No, answer me this question. Who is a better crosser of the ball or delivery of the ball? Who has much more precision in crossing the ball?
Who's Marcelo a better attacker in the right
No, forget that. Who is a more precise crosser of the ball, Trent or Marcelo?
It's close, but I'd say Trent.
You said close. So let me.
Damn bloody fool.
Take it from a guy where Marcelo is one of my favorite ever players. It's not close.
What has Trent done in football? What has Trent done in football?
We're talking about a guy that won the Champions League, he won the Premier League. What are we talking about?
Didn't do shit in those tournaments.
Let's go.
What do you mean? Connor took him quickly. Who's that?
Hokage.
Yeah, right.
So Do you think that?
Somebody's
What are the
delusional.
chances? Do you think Trent of joining Real Madrid? Do you think?
But
Hokage.
really think about
Really high, but
But-
only I.
No. I said so. Hokage. Come back, Hokage, and then I'll come to Samasi.
for Real Madrid with this new Mbappe crap that they have going on, like you get, I could see how Trent makes sense if they have a target man. What target man are his crosses going to at Real Madrid?
But Bruno, yeah, there are different kinds of crosses, and Trent can do the, is that double tap square? He could, or is it triple tap square? He could do the triple tap square cross.
But-
I get you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's
The
basically
deep
that's
position
triple
as well.
tap square.
From the deeper position to the center of the pitch.
I don't know.
Perfect
Uh,
for
sorry,
Jude,
someone
Vini, and all those
running
guys to go through. No, I mean,
for me-
basically, like, Trent would be that, in terms of just delivery, that opens up so much offensively to Real Madrid.
Oh, we said they don't have any creativity as
Yeah,
well. Like, oh,
Trent
trying to
is
be
very
creative and say.
The thing is,
We
for me,
need
Wait,
playmaker.
hold on, Hokage.
I think this is Ancelotti's last season. I think Xabi Alonso comes, and I think Xabi Alonso will want to bring a couple of his players. And I think if Xabi Alonso has the choice between Trent and a Jeremy Frimpong, he would push for Jeremy Frimpong to come to Real Madrid. And
That's crazy.
He's very good. It might be crazy. Yes, Trent is an amazing crosser, but he is not good. He is not as good going forward with the
Exactly.
ball on the wing than
No.
Trent.
Yeah, but he wouldn't need a
No, but Frimpong is a wing back. He plays through at the back. Like,
Think about why
like Madrid don't need any more ball carriers. Like they already have.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
for
They already
Trent
have enough ball
is
carriers
because-
already.
SK, hold on. The reason this doesn't make sense, look at the names in Real Madrid's midfield. Camavinga, Bellingham, Jude, all these guys. Why would they need a right back in Trent who is amazing dropping into midfield with his passes? Why do they need another passer like that? They have Arda Güler on the
Oh,
bench
wait.
who isn't getting games. A guy like Jeremy Frimpong, 100% is the profile that Real Madrid needs at right back over a Trent who would just be another man in
No, but
Wait,
also,
but didn't we say that they don't have a passer in midfield?
Hokage. The streets are saying that he's a wing back, not
Yeah, he's a
right
wing back.
And those are two very different positions, wing back and right back.
So was Marcelo.
But that's the thing, bro. Marcelo was a wing back playing at left back, and it worked well at Real Madrid. Why can't? And the thing is, Frimpong, he plays a wing back right now under Xabi Alonso. Even before Xabi Alonso, Jeremy Frimpong was a very good right back, playing as a natural right back. So for me, this is all hinging on the fact that I believe Xabi Alonso would actually end up moving to Real Madrid this summer, and I think he would bring one or two of his Leverkusen players with him, and I think he'd prefer Jeremy Frimpong. As for in the winter, I think there's no chance Liverpool, when they've started so well in the league, and who knows where they'll be in the title race in 2-3 months, no chance they get rid of Trent because he's super critical to them.
So who else wants to jump in this whole Trent thing before we?
yeah, can I
Okay,
speak
wait,
on-
Smasi.
Okay,
First
can I go
of
after
all,
Samasi?
That's me.
Nomad, stop being delusional about Trent not being better than Lucas Vazquez. Lucas
Defensively
Vazquez-
is not.
Oh my god. Just stop with that now. And what I'm gonna say about Carvajal. First of all, can you put my Avi on? My enemies are losing. Germany never forgets my enemies are losing. I know it's not a great moment. It's not a great moment.
HH, just curious. Have you already covered this Mbappe disaster?
Not
by
yet.
the way.
Not yet.
No,
not yet.
but we will. I said it's
Ah,
my
let me
enemies.
say
No,
Yeah,
so Smasi, so make a point about Trent. Make a point about Trent because trust me,
Okay.
the main course is coming. The main course is coming.
Real Madrid are lacking creativity. And Trent would be the solution also for that. So I don't know why Nomad is against this. He would be perfect for Real Madrid. If you play with Trent, your center backs have to be more defensive. On the other side, you can't have two offensive fullbacks. So the left back has to be more defensive. So it's more even. So that's all you have to do. So just buy a defensive left back, and it should actually work for Real Madrid. I don't know why Nomad is against this, because his crossing is amazing, his passing is amazing, and he's not so bad defensively. He's just okay. So I think it would work at Real Madrid. And It was a good day for me. I'm so happy. My enemies are losing. Leverkusen,
So
I'm
honestly,
looking at you.
the streets are saying that you're a
Bro,
sociopath. So
yeah,
I mean,
No, my
I know
enemies is
I am.
crazy.
I know I am.
yeah, no,
Morata,
that's crazy. No, they're
I
saying
mean,
that
she
you're a
joined
sociopath.
United.
HH, I cannot wait for Cucurella. HH, I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting for that day. Cucurella, you are next, bro. You are next.
First of
HH,
all,
can I go next?
Yo, chill on Cookfella, man. Chill on my guy.
No,
My
wait,
God.
but actually, but did you hear that revelation from the Euros
Yeah.
where that was supposed to be a penalty?
Fuck you. Fuck
Do
you,
you know how
UEFA.
crazy that is?
Fuck
Like
you.
they said, oh yeah, we messed up. That was supposed to be a penalty.
Yeah, Tony Kroos also said it took them 3 months to review it.
Oh Lord. Also, Kenny, tell someone in the comments people pin that Kenny. So Trent.
Yeah, man. On this trend thing, like I think, like Okage said, like there's no way Liverpool are selling him in January. Like there's no way.
What if
Especially the way-
okay, what if he rejects the contract offer in January? And what if he says that I'm definitely not signing a contract extension? Because remember, you don't want to lose him on a free, especially if you can get 100 million for him because that's a prime target. So if he doesn't show any signs of accepting a contract thingy,
Yeah,
you lose him
but
for free in the summer.
Real Madrid are not dropping 100 million on a guy they can get on a free in 6 months. That would be dumb. This, like, even though Carvajal is just in, like this, it would be stupid to drop 100 million if you can get him on a free like 6 months later. It doesn't make no sense. They did the same thing with Mbappe.
But what if Liverpool twerk and say, I beg, give us like 40, 50 million.
They
Give us
won't do that, man. They won't.
No, they won't do that. Like, come on.
can I just say, listen, I don't want Trent to go. I don't want him to go. But anyone who calls him anything other than the best right back in the world, you're a fucking moron. You're actually so stupid. He's by
Speak
far
on
the
this.
best right back
Speak
in
on
the
this.
world.
Speak on this.
Kenny, what's with Kenny?
And on the team, for me, like I said, from the first half, I just watched like that team on the right side is very unbalanced. Like obviously they're trying to play with the strikers like that, so none of them want to play on the right. Like the midfielder, I was seeing Modric trying to combine with Carvajal on the right side. I'm like, this guy's a 39-year-old. Like you can't be asking him to be doing pseudo winger, right winger. Like you need at the end of the day, for me, you have Mendy that, let's bro, the guy is a left back that can't he can't attack anyways. He just defends. So probably go and get you an attacking right back. Whoever it is, it might be Trent or it might be a Frimpong or whoever you want to bring. But you need a right back there that can do more than, because I'm not gonna lie, from what I've seen from Carvajal this season, he's not been that great. But on Trent's passing, like I'm sorry, like as it comes to passing, especially in the final third, I'm taking Trent over all these Real Madrid midfielders. Yes, he's better. He's a better pass.
Yeah.
He's a better passer than.
But Kenny, what I can't understand from Nomad is that how the hell can't you see how much Trent would improve Real Madrid, specifically this team, and how they play? Knowing how Trent plays, his assets, and how Real Madrid play is the perfect thing.
Especially when I'm seeing Valverde that can that can cover for him at right back. Like, it just makes sense.
Like you really have the PNP athletes who can cover the whole length of the pitch, and then you have a guy who, because remember, Real Madrid are a team, they're always constantly making forward runs. So a guy who can get the ball and just hit and ping that ball as guys are making forward runs, it's the perfect recipe. How the hell do you not want to get this freaking dude?
He's David Beckham with melanin. I can't have someone who can't defend.
And let's go. Like the thing is that the thing that he can't defend is an extra. Like
It's a fact. It's a fact.
No, you're pushing it too far.
It's an exaggeration.
He's not a good
It's a clear
defender.
fact.
Okay, put it this way, Nomad. He's a better defender than Marcelo.
Wait, Nomad. Name me 5 wingers who have beaten Trent in a 1v1. Like, name me 5 wingers.
I don't watch Churchill League. I don't watch.
The thing with
Hold on, Kenny.
Yeah, that's a myth. I think that a few years ago that was true. But
midfielders defend better than him.
How are you going to say
if we talk about Trent a few years ago, I would agree with that. But the guy is going bad defensively. Is he a world beater? No. He's not a Kunde defensively or Carvajal, but the guy is average to below, like average. Like it's cool, especially if you play in a Madrid team that wants to dominate teams. Why do you even care that much about his defending? I don't understand this, except if in bigger games in the Champions League, cool. But in most La Liga games, for example, today Villarreal are at home. Like you don't care about Trent. You don't care about his defending. You care about what it's going to bring you going forward.
Okay. Look, let me quickly hit this basically, then we'll now get to the main course, man. So shout out to Barry. Shout out to HH panel on the streets. Love you all. Even no one. Hey, thank you, Barry. Thank you, bro. Obera, man, for more. Thank you, bro. Stop with the nonsense. PSG's.
Oh my God.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
No,
Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
better than Akeem.
And Obiora, if a Moroccan is even saying show up, you know it's bad. Even a Moroccan is not even rapping him, bro. So you know it's key. Shout out to Talquin and thank you for the dub, man. Madrid are so unbalanced, poor squad building. We'll get there. Hold on. We'll get there. Trust me, we'll get there. Talents FC, man, for 5 months, man. Watch it.
Move on.
Talents FC, that's a red. That's a red. Ami, man. Thank you, man. 50 memberships from your boy Ami. Thank you, bro. Ami, legend. Enjoy your memberships, enjoy the content, and remember to thank Ami for being so generous. Ami, legend. Okay, so
can I defend Trent at least one last time? Because
very quickly defend Trent. Very quickly defend
Trent. First of all, he's a good defender statistically speaking. He conceded like all the season he's been.
So you're saying that him defending crap is over exaggerated?
No, completely over-exaggerated. He's always been a decent defender. I think people just feel the need to nitpick. It's the Roberto Carlos syndrome, where people just feel the need to nitpick something that doesn't exist. He's fantastic going forward. And one more thing, Nomad, how can you say Trent is bad defensively, but then when someone asks you to name wingers who beat him, you say you don't watch Trent? So how can you say he's bad if you don't watch him? Listen, man, you're the reason Indians get racially abused on Twitter, man. With these.
If that's not a red.
Okay.
I'm not taking that. If that's not a red, I'm
undisputed.
I'm not being undisputed.
Undisputed. That's a red.
That's
a red.
That's a red for Liverpool.
Even if he's Indian, that's still a red. That's a red. That's a red.
That was a De Jong on Xabi Alonso.
It was a red for Liverpool.
I'm just gonna talk about Mbappe.
All right. Jesus Christ! I mean, guys,
what's going on today?
What's
shout out to Bitcoin man and back shots.
I mean that's your community.
Okay. So hold on. So
already a red.
Yeah. Now. We'll build up to Mbappe. So I want to just ask you a question, guys.
This is how Trent fans behave, by the way. People on the street.
Not all Trent fans.
Here's the thing. Can we all accept that this is Vini's team? No, okay. First,
can you bring in Money Miss?
Money Miss is there. So can we accept that? So, AK, does Vini realize that this is his team, or do you think that he still wants to defer?
I mean, he better realize. I mean, he is the best player on this team, not only in a technical sense of like what he can do. Well, what's that sound? I mean, he's not only the best player in this team in terms of a technical sense, like what he can do with the ball at his feet. He's also like the best player in this team in terms of trying to move the team around off the ball. Like he's making runs. He's actually trying to force the issue. Unlike we're gonna get to a certain light-skinned Frenchman, and we're gonna talk about him. But I think Vini, for me, I mean, I've always said, like, bro, I think he's been over-criticized for Real Madrid this season specifically because, bro, he should have had like 3 more assists if Mbappe could finish. So for me, it's like he should understand that this is his team. Like, if something is going wrong, Real Madrid will go to Vini to save them. So I think
so because I know he said he better. Do you think? Because I feel now again, tell me if I'm wrong. I feel that again he has his own section. He's trying to accommodate for Mbappe and everything. But do you think Vini realizes that no? I have to take the lead and I've got to take the initiative. Similar to what he did today where no, this team goes as far as I take them. Because my thing though is, okay, tell me what I'm wrong. This is my feeling, this is a theory. I think he feels Mbappe is the bigger star.
I think,
And because he feels that Mbappe is the biggest star based on perception, there's a weird power dynamic. And he feels that he needs to make Mbappe feel good because he feels he's the biggest superstar. But my feeling, though, is forget perception, forget social media, forget adverts, forget sponsorships. He may be the more popular superstar and everything, but you are the better player. And you are the main guy for this team. Basically, it's like a weird, complicated thing that I think Vini needs to understand, because I know how perception is leading to believe that, oh no, this is Mbappe's the guy, he's the biggest star. Because remember, before this transfer happened, people said that, oh no, this is Mbappe's team. I said, no, it's not. It's Vini's team. Oh, but Mbappe's the biggest star. Who cares? No, this is still Vini's. It doesn't care how big Mbappe may be coming to Real. Based on what Vini has done, he's done so much work for this not to be his team, no matter how big of a superstar Mbappe is.
Yeah. I think
okay.
I think the Vini is probably the he is that guy for this team in terms of like, you even see like, I feel like in like the first halves of games, like when the games are going on, he tries to like cater to Mbappe, but then it comes to a certain point where he's just like, give me the ball, I'll try to do it myself.
Yes.
Usually that's why like a lot of his goals are like late into games. Like he's like at some point he's like, give me the ball, I'll do it myself. And I think he has to try and do that for the entire game.
Yes.
Because I think the Madrid's best comes when Vini is at his best.
Yes.
That should be the thing. Madrid's best for me will not come when Mbappe is at his best, because Mbappe is already playing a role he's not good at. On top of that, I just don't rate him as a technical footballer on the level of Vini. But so Madrid's best has to come when Vini is at his best, and Vini should know, I am that guy, and this team, when it needs to be, when the pressure is on my shoulders to deliver. So that's my thing on it.
Yeah, Money Mace. And then I'll go to I'm critic. Money Mace.
Yeah, listen, I ain't going to be here for long, so I'm going to cover Vini and Mbappe in the same sort of thing. So,
oh, Lord. Okay.
I find it ironic that Mbappe has the audacity to give Vinicius Jr. dirty stares. Very brave considering, you don't have a first touch, you can't dribble. Kai Havertz has outperformed and outscored you this season.
My God, Money Mace, you don't be cringe.
Money Mace,
don't be cringe. Let's stick to Spain. We're in Spain right now. The plane hasn't yet taken off. It's when Spain.
Havertz, Money Mace, don't.
Samasi, who's performed better this season? Exactly. My point.
It's a tie.
It's not a tie.
It's a tie.
My point exactly. I don't know who this guy thinks he is. I mean, you can see in my AVI the real French goat, the number one French goat. One that can actually control the football.
What about Zidane?
Oh my God!
The real goat French striker.
Zidane, come on.
So, Money Mace, real quick, how many goals did this guy score in a World Cup final? This guy in the screen.
How many free kicks more does he have?
I said how many? No. I said how many? He's kissing a World Cup trophy. How many goals did this guy we see on the screen score in the World Cup final? And Money Mace, how many goals did he score in a major final? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
How many UCLs? How many times can he control the football? How many more free kicks has he scored? My goat, Henry, scored a free kick. The referee said no, retake it, and then he scored another free kick again. That's the technique my guy has. That's the technique Thierry Henry has. The technique your guy has, he's taking free kicks, hitting it into the car park. He's hitting the disabled section of the stadium. Fans are putting their hands in front of their faces every time Mbappe takes a free kick. Like, no, he's going to hit him.
9.
So. No, but when I say that, is this Vini's team? Does Vini realize that this is his team?
Yes, this has been Vini's team. Benzema handed over the keys to Vinicius Jr. And
that
Mbappe,
is true.
Benzema handed the keys over to Vinicius Jr. And the truth is that Mbappe needs to understand, unless you're going to do a shift, unless you're going to run around, unless you're going to, put in a hard work
Don't reduce him to Havertz. Don't reduce somebody to Havertz role. Don't reduce him to Havertz role. That's what Havertz does. Okay, wait. A World Cup goal doesn't put in a shift. A World Cup doesn't put in a shift.
Mbappe
Messi scored more goals on Wednesday than Mbappe has in the cycle.
Havertz can actually do shift work. Mbappe can't even do shift work. He can't even do a shift. So you can't control the ball. You can't impact the game. You can't even do a shift. Because I won't be here, but we're going to talk about that G. We're going to talk about how the minute Havertz moved back to striker to accommodate, because he was accommodating for that fake Brazilian Jesus, we're going to talk about his first 10 seconds in striker. We're going to talk about that G. We're going to talk about that G, and we're going to talk about how Mbappe can't do that. Mbappe can't do that, HH.
Okay, so let me come to...
It's just one thing. Talking about French goats, I find it very insulting that Labille is not a topic today.
It's tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I'm saving it for tomorrow.
I'm so happy.
No, bro, no. I've already done the thumbnail. The thumbnail is already there. It's for Sunday. It's for Sunday. I'm just going to talk to me. Does Vini realize that this is his team, and do you think he will take charge of this team, or do you see a power struggle between Vini and Mbappe?
I think you summed it up pretty well when you said that there's this weird, complicated needless power dynamic present at Real Madrid. The problem is Vinicius won the Champions League as the second best player in 2022 with Benzema.
Yes.
And then he won it as the best player last year, right? So how do you think he must feel that his club brought in a player who has more star power than him, but essentially plays in his role at the same position after what he did for them? How do you think he must feel? And it's purely down to star power, right? It's not due to. It's not because they need.
But I'm Chris. Very good point to make. You say that still. Then when it came to penalties, Vini offered to give the penalty to Mbappe. So you say, how does it feel? If, let's say, he felt maybe insulted, he'd be like, oh, no, Mbappe, no, it's me. I took the penalty. But by him giving the penalty to Mbappe to raise his confidence, it feels as if he wants to accommodate Mbappe. Which I think, because here's my view. I think for Vini, you take that damn penalty. Carlos, screw you, no. It's me, I'm the guy, I'm the penalty taker. This is my team. This guy, he's here for the right, and he needs to prove himself. I'm sorry. That's how it needs to be. People say, oh, it's a team. No, there's no team. There's always a guy. Sorry, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just critical.
I think maybe he's just trying to avoid needless tension at the start, but you clearly sense a lot of annoyance whenever they're both playing together. He always has to move around to accommodate Mbappe. And when Mbappe left the pitch today, he played a lot more freely. He tried a lot more skills. He was shooting from range. And I think they just needed a striker instead of Mbappe, because that would have meant Vinicius gets to keep his freedom on the left wing, drift in whenever he wants to. I think Haaland would have been a far better fit for Real Madrid
100%,
than Mbappe.
100%.
Yeah, and when you compare Mbappe's first 10 or 11 games compared to someone like Lewandowski at Barcelona, Kane at Bayern, Neymar at PSG, like he just falls short. He hasn't adapted at all, right? And
don't put Kane on fraud watch.
Wait, sorry, real quick, right? Machiavelli. Sorry, quickly, Machiavelli, that's a yellow. Mketia.
He's speaking facts, man. He's speaking facts.
I know, but that's a yellow. No. I'm critical too.
Since the Barcelona game in the Champions League last season, he has scored 5 non-penalty goals in 19 games. They combine the CL, the Euros, and this season. 5 non-penalty goals in 19 games. So his trajectory around the World Cup was Messi, Ronaldo level, and since then he's basically done nothing special in big games. His output hasn't improved. His general play seems to have declined. I don't know what do you think is wrong with him? No, that's a topic. This is just about Vini and Mbappe's. That is all talking in and of itself.
He needs to play alongside number 9.
Nomad will get there. We will get. No, trust me. No, you've run out of damn excuses, but we'll get there. So,
to answer your question, Vinicius. Yeah, and he should act like yes.
Yes, so basically, you feel like Vini should take charge of the team.
Yeah, he should.
Bopenda, go for it.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know what happened for the last 2 years to Mbappe. I mean, especially since the World Cup final. Well, AJ.
No. I mean, the Mbappe of what happened with Mbappe. That's the next topic. This is about. Do you think that Vini should take charge of this team, or do you think Vini should try to help to accommodate Mbappe, or screw Mbappe? Let me just be the guy, or should you try to help him to raise his confidence?
I think he should still try, but I think if, like, let's say after December, there is no way that you see any improvement in Mbappe's game. Maybe Vini should take it upon himself. The as well as Ake said, Vini is the guy. Vini is the guy who makes Madrid from let's say kind of not dynamic team in terms of sometimes they struggle to get the ball into the key areas, and when he is on it, he is unstoppable. And I think he should be. I mean, Mbappe hasn't shown anything for Madrid. He hasn't even shown anything for, you could say, PSG, because even back then it was Neymar, who really carried that team to a CL final. So I think Mbappe should Vini should do his thing. Should of course look out for Mbappe, but there is, I think, a point of no return where he says, "Okay, I have to do it by myself."
Hokage, talk to me. Do you think there's a power struggle here between Vini and Mbappe, and do you think Vini needs to take charge?
I don't. I just think there's a footballing fall off at 26 years old for Mbappe. I don't think it's not a power struggle. It's just Mbappe doesn't
26.
He doesn't know how to play.
He's old.
He doesn't remember how to play football anymore. I mean,
I want to just focus on the Vini aspect because I want to focus on Mbappe as the next topic. But just in terms of Vini, do you think that Vini needs to realize that no, this is his team? Because I feel he's trying to accommodate Mbappe. So basically, if let's say you're Carlo, would you want Vini to try to be more supportive of Mbappe, give him chances where they can, or would they say no? Let Mbappe figure it out to Vini. You be that guy that we knew last year. That's very forward-thinking, aggressive. And your first point of call is, how can I attack the play? If I can attack the play, then... Because sort of like, I think his first go-to is, where is Mbappe? Then, how can I attack? His first go-to could be, how can I attack? If I can't attack, then I go to Mbappe as a secondary option.
Again, I don't know if it's maybe it's a power struggle, but I think... If I think about it like this, I feel like maybe Vini, when Mbappe came, felt like some of the weight can be taken off his shoulders. But I think Vini and, people at Real Madrid are realizing that this Mbappe guy is not pulling his own weight like we expected him to. And I don't know if it's a power struggle, but I don't think Vini and Mbappe have this weird power struggle between them in the locker room. I just think Vini and Rodrigo, it's not just Vini, Rodrigo and all these guys are realizing this guy Mbappe is not performing. We're 10 or 11 games into the season. We have to start pulling our weight again like we were the last 2-3 seasons, because I think the notion was that Mbappe can come, and now it's not all about Vini and Rodrigo having amazing 2-3 month stretches and carrying Real Madrid and scoring the goals. I think with the introduction of Mbappe, there was the expectation of, all right, now we're getting this superstar guy, one of the most popular players in the world, to carry some of that weight that Vini and Rodrigo have been carrying for 2-3 years. But they're seeing that the guy is incapable, and they're like, all right, now we have to flip back into the mode we were in the last 2 years. And you saw today, Mbappe went off. Vini is up there by himself. 1, 2, 3 touches. He scores a beautiful shot into the top right corner. Just pure power.
And then funny though, would Vini be in that position if Mbappe was there? Because Mbappe would occupy that central position because there was space for Vini to not execute this. So
exactly. And I think you saw just that one shot from Vini. He's just right. I think Mbappe has kind of lost himself. I think there's still a player there. I think he's just so low on confidence. And, they have to feed him penalties for him to get goals. You saw with Vini there, dude. 1, 2, 3 touches, pure confidence strike, full power with his laces, unstoppable goal. And that's a guy who's confident in his abilities and is comfortable in this Real Madrid environment and knows how to carry a team. So I think it's more that Vini and even Rodrigo are starting to realize that, oh no, we can't slack off because Mbappe is here. He's not pulling the weight we thought he was going to pull, and we got to start clutching up again. I think that's what it really is.
Let me quickly hit some debates, and we'll get to the...
By the way, my prediction about Mbappe were right.
So SK, what does speak on? Because remember, we'll get to Mbappe after, but do you want to speak on Vini and Vini's thing, and then we'll get to Mbappe.
It is kind of combined, so fine. I'll wait until.
Okay, all right. So let me hit some Dubinsky's, man. So, shout out to I'm a member for 3 months, but thank you for your donation of memberships. You are a legend. A prodigy.
It's so bad, man. It's so bad. So bad.
Oh my god, man! Look, I look, man. You know what? Let's keep moving. Shout out to Orlando Ortiz.
I had to agree with that. What happened?
No. We'll get there. No, man. We'll get there. So hold up. It's been 9 years since 2015, and Barca fans keep yapping like they're going to do something. I don't blame you for telling them what they want to hear.
It's charity. It's charity.
Orlando, keep talking. Don't you dare not win this league. If you allow Flick and his prepubescent offense to win this league ahead of you, we'll have a very uncomfortable discussion. Was it?
No, I just said like Gerard Martin and Sergi Dominguez.
Yes. And a bunch of guys I've never heard of before in my life.
Yeah, the pube flicker.
Ricardo,
Okay,
I like that name, Ricardo. I like that name.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Bloody poor. Craven 18. HH, if your goods continues like this, Perez is shipping his house to Nigeria. Is now look, if Mbappe ends up in Saudi, if Mbappe ends up in Saudi the next few years, then I think I'm gonna be done as an analyst, bro. Then I'll be done.
HH, do you know what's crazy?
What?
Cristiano started scoring free kicks again before Mbappe scored one.
Hold up. Do the free kicks in Saudi do not count?
Oh, they're the same type of goal, same length, same everything.
Free kicks in Saudi don't count. They don't count.
That's a good free kick.
Shout out to ads. Mbappe will be good eventually, and Real Madrid will win trophies anyways, but they will never be balanced. CR7, Benz, Bale was a blueprint. Trent and natural right wing completes them. Well, they were balanced last year. That's my thing. And I just think with Mbappe coming in, it just doesn't work.
HH, I have a question.
It just doesn't work. What's the question?
Do you think because of how Bellingham, came last season and his start that he had, are we expecting, the same kind of thing from Mbappe? Because the star Bellingham, or even more because of, the star Mbappe is, even before he joined Madrid. Do you think that's the reason why?
Wait, hold on. Wait, sorry. Say again. What was the question again?
Do you think the expectations towards Mbappe are so high because we've seen Bellingham do the same thing?
It's different because regardless of what Bellingham did, the expectations would be the same based on what he did at that World Cup, in both World Cups, and just the profile of player. What did Bellingham really do before coming to Real Madrid? Okay, he was a pretty good young player for Dortmund. So here's the thing. Bellingham, that's a guy you afford a grace period. So if Bellingham had like a quiet first season, hey, look, I know it's a lot of money, but he's 20 and he's not really done anything in the game. Mbappe, World Cup winner, 2 World Cup finals, a UCL final, and is seen as one of the leading faces in the world. And he's now edging towards his prime years. He ain't 20. He's coming into his mid-20s. So you're afforded no grace period. That's just how the game works. Sorry.
Yeah.
Talent FC. Do you think Mbappe misses his back? All right. Thank you. So, all right, here we are. So, guys, here's the thing.
Why are you not reading the last one from... Why are you not reading the last 2 super chats, man?
Oh, sorry. Shout out to Daddy Oos. Run your mouth on...
He's back.
Okay, all right. Daddy Oos. Oh, my God. Hashtag
He's back.
87. Shout out to... Pogba's section will be tomorrow. I just think because I think that links in well because Juve play tomorrow and United as well. So we'll do it on Sunday. It'll be a nice Sunday thing. So I've already done the thumbnail. We'll save it for tomorrow. For Sunday.
Which have something to do with Mbappe's downfall.
Okay, so guys, here we are. So guys, now
let's go. It's your
Agent, can you zoom into my AVI?
Guys, I don't know. Okay. Kenny, what happened to Mbappe? Let's start there. Kenny, what happened to Mbappe?
This is This is tough to watch.
Kenny, this doesn't make sense.
The
Kenny,
trend
this
to Madrid are not
because
as good as
Kenny's
in
with
Paris.
Ricardo. Shut
For
up.
me, I do.
Kenny, here's the thing. Because Kenny, you don't have a first touch. Kenny, basic control. And I don't want to hear anything from nobody up. See, I don't want to hear anything about tiredness. You've played enough games. I don't want to hear anything about you returning from injury because this was happening before you got injured. I don't want to hear anything about, you're playing number 9. So because you're playing out of position, you can't control the ball. And also, there are times when you receive the ball on the left. Because remember, listen, like if you there are times when, bro, there was a moment in the game where you received the ball on the left, you tried to go right, and that ball went to Tokyo. Kenny, what happened?
No, like, this is tough to watch right now, man. Obviously, if you're watching the game, like I'm sure even Real Madrid fan, it's probably, if you look at his goals per game, you might say, yeah, he's putting up stats. But when you look at when you're looking at the substance in the game, like this is poor. This is poor. Like you said, like his first touch are so bad. Like I don't, and I think that a lot of the struggles come from that. I think that his first touch are so bad.
Yes.
That it gives himself so much work to do afterwards. I'm like, just get a clean touch, like, and that first touch will give you so much more time to do whatever you want to do.
Like no, but because the weird thing was like, that's one of I think it was my older brother who said like, what is like the big difference between, let's say, like the elite players and like guys like us? First touch. Like when you look at the elite players, ball control and first touch is crisp. That is one of like the basics of an elite player that you won't see like on the road. Because my thing though, Ken, is like, if you don't have a first touch or ball
You
control,
can win a game by a good first touch.
yes. Bro, a first touch is the difference between being dispossessed or putting yourself in a goal scoring situation.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. So Kenny, my thing though is that how, because Kenny, here's the thing, because after this thing, because I'm working on a video, I'm going to watch those Monaco clips. Because Kenny, unless I was seeing things, that guy at Monaco was better than this guy.
Yes, he was so good.
So can you explain? So what happened? Because is PSG did PSG?
I explained.
So do you? Because my thing is that because we're here to diagnose the issue here. So I want to know that where is Marco now? Is he still smoking cigarettes? Where is Neymar now? Messi is a freak of nature. He didn't really last out that long there. So is PSG the poison chalice? Kenny? What happened?
No, I do think that maybe, obviously, I think a lot of people probably didn't watching game out in Liga. And the thing is that, as you call it, I think that in that league and in that team, I don't know, maybe it was like, maybe he built so much of a reputation that people maybe were scared of him to defend him properly. Like, I don't know, because the way I'm seeing him being defended, it's not that crazy. But he's struggling to get past his defender. The guy is so, like, the moves he makes is so bait, it's readable. Even me watching from the TV, I'm seeing him. I know you're going to cut inside when you're done like that. Can you do something else? I'm like, come on, man. If me from my TV watching, I can read what you're going to do. Like, I'm sorry,
Kenny, I can read that thing. It's like, Kenny, we all know what you're going to do.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, offer something else. And the thing is that is so bad as well is that he's off the ball. Like, and you see, you criticize guys like Havertz and all that stuff. But when you're playing trash like that, and I'm seeing you off the ball being lazy, barely running, like even sometimes you're not even making runs. You can't even press properly. I'm like, come on, man. Like already, like with the ball, you're being poor. And then that's the thing. Without the ball, maybe we could excuse you. But what I'm seeing it from him without the ball, and you're playing so bad when you're in possession, I'm like, that's shameful, man. And honestly, like obviously his name is not going to get benched soon, but like people are going, like sooner or later, people are going to start cooking you more seriously than that. I think people are still giving him a grace period because of who Mbappe is. But like, at some point, like, you have to do better than this. Like have some pride or something on your name or do something, because this is looking bad.
SK, talk to me, man.
I mean, listen. Okay, every player goes through rough patches. Obviously, this is what we're watching right now. But this reminds me a lot of for those that like watch basketball. Remember that first season of the big three Heat where it was like you could tell they had like a lot of teething problems and like because I'll be honest, you're not gonna.
Oh no. Okay, SK. Let me tell you how this is different. And even for guys who don't watch the NBA, I can just make it like a bit more general so guys can know. The difference between that is that we knew those were good players, and even before they hooked up, Homeboy at Raptors was good. We know Homeboy at Cavaliers was bloody amazing, and Guy at his so they were already good already. The issue SK is that ask PSG fans, the signs were there in his last season at PSG. I watched him at the Euros. The signs were there at the Euros. So there's been a backlog building up to this of his final season for PSG, the Euros, and now this. You see, it's like your thing would make sense if, let's say, he was still amazing at the Euros, amazing at PSG, and it's like, oh, what's happened? Oh, you know what? He's accommodating, let it go through. But no, this decline has been much longer than since he got to Real Madrid.
Okay. When you say decline, right? Like, are you talking like as a football because his production is fine
as a footballer? And now it's as a footballer. But remember, I'm loving it. So there's an opposite I'm loving it tax. This is La Liga, much tougher league, much better defenders. So that lack of will not be harming his production.
Because actually, the reason why I'm asking in that sense, right, is for like as bad as he's been. The guy is still like from a goal scoring perspective, he's still been fine. So it's like one of those things where it's like, if like what were you expecting Mbappe to do? Like we're expecting him to look like prime Ronaldo, prime like
no. To ball control, improve the team, take the team to the next level, and also score. Even beyond scoring, improve the team.
But if you're telling me that this decline was already there, then how can you expect him to do something that he wasn't?
Wait, say again. Your mic cut off. Say again.
Oh, I'm saying. Oh, wait, can you hear me now? Like,
yes.
Clearly? I'm saying that if you're telling me that like his ball control and his footballing ability was already like poor for like the last year and a half, which is what because people are trying to tell me that he's been poor since the World Cup final. So if you're telling me the dude's been poor for 2 years, where did this expectation come from that all of a sudden he wasn't going to be poor now? If that's the narrative that people are trying to run with. That's what I'm asking.
I think that he's looked worse than like you can see a sort of decline, but there was something there. SK, this is the worst I've seen on Mbappe. Throughout his entire career, this is the worst I've seen him. Like SK, he can't control a ball. He could still control a ball at the Euros. He could still control a ball. SK, he can't control a ball. The ball is bouncing off of him. Like it's wild. So there is something particularly peculiar about these past few games it's had for Real Madrid. We're like, what's happening? And it's like, we can't just put it down to, oh, I'm being played out of position. No. So, Ricardo, talk to me.
Yeah, man, it's scary hours. What is it really to say? Oh, by the way, happy belated, man. Hope you enjoyed your birthday yesterday.
Oh man, thank you.
You had a Diddy party.
I didn't
have a Diddy party. Okay, I just went to a
happy 75th, man. Happy 75th.
I want to respect Samas's presence. I will not give you details of where I went. So, but continue.
Shout out everybody. I think everybody should give a little dono for HH's birthday. Just say you don't have to, but every donation is appreciated.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm 20, by the way. I don't know where I fully came from. I'm 20. But
happy 75th.
Happy 20th. But continue, Ricardo.
Apparently, black people age better, so that's why he's 20.
There, no, black don't crack. Yeah.
Except this black did crack. Anyways, look, it's how much games are we into? Like 10, 11 games into the season now?
Yeah.
Give or take. It hasn't been as what people thought it would be. I mean, he's got his name on the scoreboard quite a bit, whether it be penalties or whatever. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, he's scoring at least. It'd be a very weird concern if he wasn't scoring.
No, we can't. No, we can. I can't count penalties. But I can't.
Oh, really? Okay, so I guess he didn't score a hat trick in the final, so it is what it is.
No, but that's no. The World Cup final is different. World Cup final is different.
Okay, so Cole Palmer doesn't count.
There's a cleric tax on that. So.
Oh my god.
Look, I didn't get to speak on the last section. This is Vinny's team, man. This is Vinny's team. We told you from the beginning that this guy's here to ride coattails. This is
Nice.
this is Kylian Durant, man. What more do you want?
No, okay, but how do you explain the decline where
Nah,
he can't control the
KD was
ball?
actually doing something for the Warriors, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, at least KD was getting Finals MVPs. I don't know what this guy's doing, but look, I don't think it's a decline. I think he's gone to a superior league. I also
Oh
think he's in
wow.
a. I mean, that's like a 1+1. Let's be honest. He's gone to a vastly technical, vastly superior technical league. He's on a team that doesn't even necessarily fit him. He's making way just because Vinny can't play any other position other than left wing, and rightfully so. Vinny's the best left wing in the world, so he should play there. Maybe you could argue that who would you take, Mbappe or Vinny, as your first pick for your left wings? I think a lot of people would say Mbappe still, but we have to come back down to earth and be realistic that as long as Vinny is only viable at the left wing, he's going to be the one playing there.
Wait, so hold on. So do you think people today in October 2024 would take Mbappe over Vini left wing?
If in a Champions League game, no. In a international game,
Yes.
definitely.
Okay, you know what? If you put it that way, okay, yeah, it makes sense.
Look, Mbappe, it's so weird because he's what, 25, turning 26, I think, this
Yeah.
December. I wouldn't say he's declining. Now that's just me being, I would like to say pessimistic, because it would be kind of funny if he was declining at this age already. We have to see how the rest of his career pans out, but there's clearly not been an exponential increase in his development as a player and as a performer. Week in, week out. Obviously, when Neymar and more so when Messi went there, I did watch PSG more than I would have liked, and I was deceived, I would say. Mbappe, for the most part, wasn't always consistently week in, week out playing well, and even when he would score, he wasn't playing well. Like, he was one of those type of players that, well, he would play like absolute shit but get a goal or two, and people would be like, oh my god, he's the best player in the world. I mean, it's easier to play when you're a player that runs in behind and you have two elite playmakers playmaking for you, and then the one season they're not there, you get thoroughly exposed. But it is what it is. We try telling people this, like, he's not
Yeah, we did.
he's not as effective as people make him out to be. He is a volume shooter. He misses a lot of chances.
Wait,
Like,
hold
Are you
up,
trying to
hold
call
up.
him Allen Iverson?
Wait,
What's going
hold
on
up.
here?
Hold up. Ricardo, did you just call him Kylian Westbrook?
No, this is
He's
Carmelo
calling him
Anthony
Allen
we're talking
wait,
Iverson.
hold
about.
on.
Did you just refer to him as Kylian
Well,
Westbrook?
there,
Respect
wait,
Russell
wait,
Let's call him Allen
Westbrook. Respect
Iverson.
Hold
Russell
on.
Westbrook.
Ricardo, explain yourself.
well, they're both Ninja Turtles, so I mean, I guess they're two of the three.
Kenny.
I don't know who. Look, I like I said, I've watched every single game when Messi was there, and I watched a bit when Neymar was there, when it was just him and Neymar. The guy misses chances. Like, he scores world-class goals, don't get me wrong, but he does miss quite a bit of chances, and some of the easier chances. I'm not surprised that this is happening. Like, everything that led up to this moment kind of does make sense. I do think at some point it will work, but I don't think it's ever going to work as much as people thought it was. Because the reality is, there's so much footage on the guy now because they're playing like 100 games per season. And you're talking about, you're at the highest level of the game. This is a systemic era of football. This was bound to happen. And to be fair to Kylian Mbappe, he isn't the most technical player in the world. He just has an incredible finishing ability, or at least end product. He's one of the most devastating forwards, and that's about it. And that's that. And his contemporaries, to be fair, aren't of the highest levels. Like, at least when Messi, Ronaldo were thoroughly the best in the world, you still had your Suarez's, your Lewandowski's, your Iniestas, your Modric, your Xavi's, and those guys. Those guys would easily be the best players in the world today. Your contemporary competition is what? Holland, Vinicius, who are great players, don't get me wrong. And that's about it. And so, yeah, I'm sorry. Everything going on is not a surprise. Like, you can kind of predict that this was going to happen. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe he gets better. Maybe we have already seen the best of Mbappe. I don't know.
Sorry, can I quickly just to save your pause because I'm busy working.
So a guy who's going to save lives and in hospital is only coming here to come and throw some hate.
Can you save your club? Can you save your club?
That's you can save lives, but can actually save a football club though. That's
unfortunately, I'm not a miracle doctor, so it is what it is. So.
Maybe you should ask Pogba.
Funny you should speak about that because I
the section tomorrow, Aris, you're not invited. Aris, you are banned from the Hangout tomorrow. After the stuff you said, you're banned.
I know, but the problem is we're having a conversation about Mbappe declining, right? And I just think personally, it's a bit coincidental that Mbappe, he has a bad obviously Euros. His starts for Real Madrid isn't particularly great, and a certain individual. I'm just saying a certain individual has gone off early, and like all I'm saying, chat, is that we have already discussed that Judge is real. We have already sort of discussed that. So what I'm saying is that listen, Pogba wants to go to Real Madrid. He wants to go. That was his dream. Now Mbappe is at Real Madrid. Now I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying that, listen, at the end of the day, certain people aren't happy with certain people. And it might, I'm just saying.
None of this stuff has been proven, and you can be sued for.
I'm just saying that we're all dunking on Mbappe, but there's certain taxes that are difficult. There's certain taxes that are difficult to get to shake off.
Mbappe, why has he declined? What is the issue with Mbappe?
I'm speaking on Mbappe. I'm saying I'm giving a preface. There's a potential reason. There's a supernatural reason. There's a footballing reason, but there's also a supernatural reason. That could be the case, So just I get it. I'm just saying that, prefacing by saying just think that possibly, maybe, shoulda, woulda, coulda, more likely there could be a supernatural reason why Mbappe is not performing the way he is.
You might have a point though. You might have a point though, because I believe Mbappe made a trip to Cameroon, I think, last year.
Oh yeah.
Ever since that, he hasn't been the same.
That is true, So I'm saying just I get that we're analyzing things in the physical sort of thing, but I'm just thinking, just keep an open mind. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so putting that into the side, listen, HH. I'll even give you a compliment here. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that from what you've seen so far this season, who do you think is ahead footballing wise, Cole Palmer or Mbappe?
Jermaine is ahead right now.
Yeah. Right, okay. So you wouldn't have said that even a year ago. Even in the Euros, who do you think had in terms of performance impact?
Jermaine, much better. Jermaine.
Exactly. So it's clear to me that it's clear to me regarding Mbappe that I'm not going to say that you're being paid £1 million a week at PSG, right? You've been the main guy at PSG for how long? As Ricardo kind of alluded to, you had the whole entire team, PSG. You almost given a country. Okay, that was the level that you were that PSG held you to. So now you've gone from that, where you can do no wrong, to basically a Real Madrid team where you have to weaken, prove yourself in and out. And I don't think this would have just happened at Real Madrid. This would have happened at any other big team. So that's competing for high or City, Bayern, or whatever, where you have to prove yourself week in and week out, and you're playing with other high quality players, and you don't get to make decisions just because you're killing Mbappe. So at the end of the day, let's be real, it's his kind of first test at club level, because it didn't have that test at Monaco, it didn't have that test at PSG. This is his first of all, he's actually around players that are not scrubs, and he's not past it. He's not past it. Now, I don't think this is going to be a Hazard situation. I think at Real Madrid, I think he'll be fine. But we said several times, I said this sometimes even when Paul was saying on Real Madrid fans, that I always said Real Madrid didn't need another left winger. They needed an actual forward. We know that.
So they should have rejected Mbappe for free.
What I would say is that they should have spent the money on wages on trying to sign an actual outright number 9. That's what I said, because at the end of the day, like it's clearly it's imbalanced. The thing is, sometimes, and it's, I say it's a United fan, where you can sign players and good deals, even players the best in the world, but if it causes the team to be imbalanced, then what's the point?
Yeah.
Then you're spending the whole season trying to fit the player in, and essentially it ends up being a waste of a season because you've got this really talented player, you can't fit the player in. So at the end of the day, you're worse off than a team that actually has not necessarily a world-class player or world-class players, a plural, but because the team is balanced, they're able to perform. Real Madrid the reality is Real Madrid have not replaced Benzema yet. That's what they needed. They didn't get the Mbappe. Mbappe is not going to be a striker. He's not been a striker of France. He's not been a striker of PSG. And he's not. But when we've seen him play his best, it's often when he's played with an effective striker. That's the fact. He's not getting that. So for me, this can still work. But I still think Real Madrid need to sign an actual proper number 9 and then let Mbappe sort of play off him and see what happens. If that happens, we'll see what happens. But, this is all caveated by the fact that we just need to make sure that, there's no spiritual forces involved. That's what I'm saying.
There are no hyenas. Are
you sure?
No hyenas in Spain. There are no hyenas in Spain or Madrid. I checked.
There's a North African. Yeah, there's North African border thing you can sort of kind of
Okay, so who wants to go on Messi?
Yeah, I want to go.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, so shout out to Mbappe shots. Did you see one moment in the game today where Luka Modric passed him the ball? He missed it and he fell over himself.
Oh, yeah, so Messi, relax.
That's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about a guy who's supposedly the best player in the world, performing like the French Lukaku. Like, bro, like, what is this?
Oh, okay. How do you explain this? For somebody who watched French football, how do you explain this? Do you think there is a connection to that last season in PSG to this, or there's no connection? Like, is there any kind of connection?
CHH, he just left, but RDS has a point with the spirituality thing. Because Mbappe did go to Cameroon between the 22-23 season and the 23-24 season. And that was around the time where the whole Pogba, Juju, all of that came out. HH.
Yeah, you might say Cameroonian ball out of nowhere, man. Took his power.
Oh wow! Out of retribution for us representing Cameroon. Okay.
Yeah, I mean there is part of that, but as a in a footballing sense, but I just think like I don't know. Like I think his footballing fundamentals got worse. That's the way I see it.
That's what doesn't make sense. The fundamentals. How do you lose the fundamentals when you're 25?
Yeah, his first touch, his ball control, his shooting isn't as potent as it was. He's not beating fullback as easily as he was previously. He's not as explosive. Like it's just every single footballing attribute that he had at a top level seems to have gone down. Now he might have faked a knee injury like his idol Cristiano to try and become Cristiano himself. I think that didn't work. But like, I don't know what happened. Like, because the fall off was just like one season he was great, the next season his overall play was not good at all. Like even last season, you saw, Newcastle beat this guy 4-1.
Yeah.
He didn't even perform in that. Like, can you bring up X2G's comment, please?
Oh wait, are we really saying this Cameroon thing is to blame?
No, not just that, bro. Today, Nicolas Pepe was playing for Villarreal and he outshined him.
That's true.
Nicolas Pepe.
Shout out Tiana Trump.
Okay.
So like, what's going on with? I don't know what's going on with this guy. I don't know what's going on with this guy. But I mean, all your narratives have completely fell out the back door. I'll say that.
It doesn't even look right.
I have a question.
Wait, hold on. Let me come to Hokage then so Hokage talk to me. Explain this.
This guy's not Cameroonian, man. He's like Jamaican or something, man.
Yeah.
Hokage.
Yeah, kill.
It's like, okay, how do you explain a guy's fundamentals being lost so early? Like, is it really just a loss of confidence for a guy who we know is one of the most confident players ever? Like, because I'm bemused, I'm bewildered.
I don't know. Listen, this isn't to the extent of, sometimes I see people getting too overreactionary and like they be acting like this is Hazard when he was obese at Real Madrid. This isn't Hazard Real Madrid situation, but usually there's something that causes your lack of confidence. For Sterling, we literally know the exact second in the universe where Sterling lost half his abilities. Where is this for Mbappe? What happened at PSG? What moment caused him to just start showing up to games and not being as demanding as he used to be? Or is it people are figuring out his game, but it's not even related to that because, like you said, who cares? You could get shut out of a game, but where is your first touch? What happened to beating your guys? What happened to your shot? Like, what happened to your physical capabilities? I don't know. Like, this is as mysterious as Hazard Real Madrid for him, because Hazard, we could actually pinpoint Hazard to his lack of mentality. We always knew he wasn't the best in training and never took training. We knew this. This was documented.
Fair, Thomas Meunier killed him, so that's where I would pinpoint Hazard's failure. We'll continue.
But even then, we knew Hazard. Him showing up obese made sense. Mbappe, where has the physical capabilities gone? I can't. I don't know. I honestly believed, I knew people were calling him Durant coming into the season and people were preying on his downfall. I really didn't expect Mbappe to underperform this much, especially after in that Atalanta game in the Super Cup when he scored. I'm like, okay, it's back to business. Mbappe's gonna fit right in. Bro, he was completely shut out against Raul Albiol today. How old is Raul Albiol, bro?
Jesus.
57.
You know he's part of Mourinho's Real Madrid team, right?
Yeah.
Albiol. Exactly. Wow.
Probably as old as HH.
Wait, wasn't he on Steven Gerrard's Liverpool team too?
Yeah. I think so.
And also, he left Villarreal without playing on the Europa League dub with Thingamajig.
The hair attack.
Can I talk?
Okay, Smash, go for it.
HH, being right feels great. On my decision making, it's not that good. But when I was right about Mbubis, HH, I was right. I said he's declining. I said he looked like a limited player. I said it won't work at Real Madrid. They should have gotten a striker instead. I was right about that. So I'm feeling very good right now. HH, I thought his technical abilities are declining. HH, his physical abilities are also, which is very worrying because now, he's a pace abuser. I'm sorry. So HH, his first touch from hell. He can control the football. His passing is okay, man, average. HH, there's nothing. His pace was the only advantage. If he doesn't have pace anymore, he's just like 37 HH. That's what he
Samasi,
is.
I have a question for you. What world class forward can be good without having any pace? You have to actually move in this sport, right?
Yeah.
Kane is great, but how much pace does Kane have? Lewandowski can't run.
Kane is on fourth watch. When he's a treat run.
Okay. What about the ski is literally a piss bag. He can't run. And the guy is probably one of the best strikers out of the world now.
Suarez was a fat ass, by the way.
Back on the steroids.
Yeah, even Benzema was not the fastest.
Yeah, Benzema couldn't run. What the heck?
Yeah, Benzema
there's no power behind his footballing striking. Okay, there's no power behind HH. I don't know how much. I thought I knew how much he declined on his technical ability, on his IQ. It's all I said it, HH. He went to PSG and he had no development there. Zero. HH, I said it. If you don't develop as a footballer, in your how old was he when he went to PSG? 20, 21?
That was
Yeah.
like 18.
No, he was 19.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
19, 19.
he
Because remember, he was
was
17 in that
he
Monaco
was
season. Yeah, so 18, 19, yeah.
HH. So HH, it's on him. It's on PSG. On HH, it's very for you. It's sad because you really believe he's gonna be a future GOAT because he apparently dunked on Messi, whatever we
But what do you mean
always
by
say.
apparently? That's what he consistently does. Like,
HH.
that's what he's known for. Like, his club
HH.
career is trash, but
HH.
he's literally known for
Messi,
like Mbappe's one enemy.
Messi beat him, man.
I'm just
Messi, who
no.
retired
Emmy
in
Martinez
the
beat him.
MLS,
Emmy
has
Martinez
scored
beat
a
him.
No,
free
he
kick.
didn't.
Ricardo,
on
meet your
HH.
mind. No one wants
Will,
to.
I mean, will Mbappe retire
God,
when
you don't
Messi
give me a
retires?
red card.
HH. Messi retired in the MLS and has scored a free kick before him. HH. It's sad. It's pathetic.
HH, you know Choupo-Moting has a better Champions League legacy than
That's tough. That's tough.
No,
Wait,
no,
wait,
guys.
that's
Here's the
actually
thing.
a great
Mbappe,
combo.
he's already conquered the World Cup. One more World Cup, and we're having a very different discussion. His issue right now is the club. Like, look, the World Cup, that's already done. I told you.
He didn't win the World Cup as a main man. He didn't win the World Cup as a main
You know,
man.
HH, you talk sometimes.
He did.
No, he didn't. That was Pogba's
No,
version of
guys.
World
Here's the
Cup.
thing. Mbappe's issue is the club. He's already a World Cup GOAT. I say, apart from Garrincha, I have to question things. Nobody has had a better first two World Cups than Mbappe. He's already a World Cup. Like, okay. Let's get one thing straight. In a World Cup 11, he's in a World Cup 11, Ultimate 11. Yes, yes,
No, he
yes.
isn't.
Cool.
Sure.
No, he isn't.
Of course he is.
He is, you guys. Come on, he
HH,
is. Objectively,
He's ahead of Ronaldo in my book. So.
AJ,
Yeah,
you rep him like he won a World Cup for Nigeria, man. Like
No. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm saying
put
that-
Barcola on that team. They would.
No. Honestly, that's Mbappe club career is very questionable. In such a career, like what he's done in those two World Cups is an all-time. All-time. What he done in those two World Cups.
Doesn't make sense. You play alongside some of the like highest technicians of the last generation. You know, Neymar, Messi, Di Maria, Marco Verratti. You didn't get the rub. Like none of their sauce wore up on you. Like I don't get it.
No. I don't know what. Look. Actually, that's why we're trying to diagnose what has happened. I can't understand how a guy who literally did what he did in that World Cup final, one of the craziest comeback World Cup final performances ever.
You didn't do a comeback. He didn't do a comeback.
But
you have to win to do a comeback.
Ricardo, I know it's uncomfortable. Mbappe was the face of that World Cup.
I mean,
That is what we will remember. That was the face of the World Cup. And he overshadowed your goals.
He was the face at coming second place.
So basically, what I can't understand is, because you see, people say, why do you rep Mbappe so hard? Do you know why I rep so hard? I'm a World Cup merchant. What he did in that World Cup final was like, he has to be the guy. To do that in a World Cup final 2-0 down, that's one of the crazy things any individual does.
Going to penalties.
We are close. HH. We are closer to the next World Cup than we are since the last. Let it go.
That's a crazy statement. That's a crazy statement.
Who had a better final performance, R9 in 2002 or Mbappe?
In boobies.
No. R9 was more good. Performance of Mbappe. Good for R9 was No, basically R9's that was the most good performance of all time because he was playing with a grenaded knee. So that was the thing.
Man, at this rate, the next World Cup is gonna be his last.
Kenny.
The thing with Mbappe is at a certain point at PSG, I felt like he was getting better, like creatively, like some of his passing and all that stuff.
But then I think when Neymar left and it was fully his team, that's when he just got maybe plateaued and maybe
but
declined.
Kenny, when you play alongside Messi, Neymar, bro, and you're a forward, bro, you're on heaven. You're on heaven. The moment they leave, bro.
I think the moments they both left, specifically Neymar, that was where it was like, well, it's your team right now, and you don't have another. Because remember, football is all about feeding off of the energy of the guys around you. So if you didn't have that kind of creative guy, remember, that's PSG, that was supposed to be Neymar's team. Mbappe was the young up-and-comer to help support Neymar. That was Neymar's team. And Neymar was supposed to be the face of that team where I am the leader, similar to Vini and Real Madrid. Then something happened. But it was never supposed to be Mbappe's team. PSG was never supposed to be Mbappe's team. So I think once that became his team, that may have increased his ego and they just messed everything up. So
No, but even
Let's think about
even
this.
his
I go
physical
next?
people used to call him Pace Mbappe. You can't even call him Pace Mbappe anymore. Like the guy's
He
lost
doesn't
his
have
pace.
pace.
Yeah, he doesn't have pace.
He's just
I'm like, what's
Mbappe
going
now. He's
on?
just Mbappe.
Oh, okay. What's it called? Norman, talk to me. Mbappe.
The thing is, before now, anytime you've seen Mbappe for most of his career at PSG for
Take
France,
off the excuse.
No, continue.
Samasi,
No. Just ignore it. Just continue. Just focus. Continue, and I will meet her. Just continue.
Exactly. Make sure Ten Hag doesn't get an extension. Focus on that. But whenever we've seen Mbappe, right, for France for most of his career at PSG, have we really seen him out of his comfort zone? Really? That's what I'm thinking. Like he hasn't been tested. Like if you constantly played at your favorite position in your favorite role with others who are not really of that level carrying water for you, then maybe your performances get enhanced and amplified and magnified beyond what they normally would in any other setting. Like I thought maybe this would be like a Gareth Bale situation, where Bale has never played on the right wing in his entire life. He was a left back, but and he struggled at the beginning on the right wing, but he found a way to make it happen, and he really came in clutch multiple times, So I thought that's what's gonna happen, and maybe it could still happen because with what 1 month in, he could be here for 5-6 years. So maybe we'll look at this stream and we'll laugh about it. Maybe that could still happen. But it is like you can't tell me that you must play in your best position with everyone assisting you, with the midfield working for you, with the attackers creating chances for you and giving you penalties, and you are not Cristiano. I'm sorry, you're not.
No.
You're not. You're not going to consistently score 40, 45 plus goals each and every single for the next decade. You're not. Everyone knows you're not. If you were, then fine. Your team would be doing that for you, but you're not. So until and unless Mbappe finds a way to use whatever he has, whatever abilities he has to help the team and not to perform for himself, like he's just right now he's thinking about scoring goals. He's feeling the pressure, AJ.
100, no. And Nomad, I'm sorry, it makes sense. When you think about it in his shoes, you know of your profile, how big you are. This is your dream move. So much has been made of this move. You want to pull your weight. And you can't be satisfied just be like, oh, I'll pass and I'll give to guys. You want to try and score goals, be that good. And also, that's also the kind of player you are. Remember, this is not a Benzema or a Firmino. This is a primary goal scorer. This is not like a playmaker. So when he's not scoring, he feels like how am I not contributing to this team? But the issue though is that for Carlo, that's why Carlo's in a very difficult position, because Carlo, the most important thing is Real Madrid. You're not here to make Mbappe look good. You're not here to make the Mbappe transfer work. You are here to win a league and the UCL and potentially a Copa del Rey, with or without Mbappe. So, but for Mbappe, yes, you want to help the team, but you also are Mbappe, and you want to prove that, hey, this is why you bought me. Because no matter, they didn't buy Mbappe to help
the thing is, AJ, the problem is his profile. Because of his profile that he's coming with, he has to be a starter. Like you cannot say that you have Kylian Mbappe in your squad and you're not the starter. That's just that in no team in the world, in no national team in the world, you can say that Kylian Mbappe could not be a starter. So that's the issue. And I think he should have, because he didn't have a preseason, he should have been eased in slowly, and not just started at the number 9 position where it's not even comfortable. But instead of that, I think that's why I'm saying that this international break that is coming, he has to hit the reset button and have some really deep conversations with especially the coaching staff, not just Don Carlo, because until and unless this fixes itself, I'm expecting Brahim Diaz coming off of injury to perform better than him up front. So HH is if this is what it is, I'm sorry, we didn't spend money on him on the transfer fees. He can go to Saudi for 200, 300 mil. We'll buy someone better.
Nomad.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
AJ's gonna go
Nomad,
next.
we're not there yet. Nomad, we're not there yet. Please, we're not there yet.
Can you go
Yeah, we
Can I
might
go?
be. We might be.
AK, stop. We're not there yet.
HH.
Bopin, go for it.
The another part of his game, like the scare factor is gone. You know, people aren't, or players or defenders are not scared of him, like because he has only one way to beat a opponent. If he does, like it's always
No, that's actually very
cutting.
true. Like that fear factor is gone. Yeah.
I mean, I think he didn't develop his game. Like, I don't think he's like a Vini who can beat you on your right or on your left. Like he can, I think, only beat you, on the right when he's cutting inside and then go score in the close corner left. But I think also at PSG, or I think his management is also a worrying factor, especially because it's both his parents, I think, that manage him.
Well, mainly his mom. It's
Mainly his mom. And I don't know if parents, put that pressure on their kids. I think there are some parents who, will say, "Hey, you're doing good enough. You're earning all that money and stuff like that."
But how has his mom affected his first touch though?
Oh, that's another reason. I mean, I don't think he. And let's be real, at PSG, his main focus, was on the Madrid transfer. I mean, for 3 years, we didn't really talk about how he's playing. For the most time, we were talking about his potential transfer to Madrid. Like it was always about, is he going to Madrid now? Is he going to Madrid now? Is he going to get a new contract at PSG? It was never about how did Mbappe develop his game. So I don't think he even himself put pressure on himself to improve himself. I don't think so. I mean, AJ, have you seen the video with Luis Enrique where he talked about him?
I saw about Michael Jordan and everything. Yeah.
And AJ, I mean, that happened probably before the knockouts in the Champions League, and let's be real, it didn't affect him, And Luis Enrique was saying, "Hey, if you want to be that guy, you have to at least show it also in your body language." And you don't even see that. He's not even trying that. So I think he just has to completely go with Berbatov and try to learn the first touch of him. All
right. So who else wants to? Hold on, I just spoke on the Mbappe thing. All right, so let me hit this quick Dubinski's man. Shout out to Kwabobiji. Fun fact: Mbappe would have suited Barca more. Ricardo, agree? Facts or nah?
Of course, we don't have left wingers. I mean,
but this version of Mbappe without the first touch would have still fits flick ball.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Do you really think he wouldn't?
Ricardo, this guy doesn't. Okay, look, fine. I mean, okay.
They have a lot of creators for him.
So okay, so Mbappe, let's say Vini, for argument's sake, Vini goes to PSG. Just for argument's sake, so Vini goes to PSG. So the left spot is free at Real, whereas the left spot is free at Barca. You still think he would have fit better at Barca than Real if both left wing spots are free?
Okay, but I think stylistically Mbappe does suit a Real Madrid more. The problem is that Vini exists.
Okay,
that's my argument.
And he has a striker to play off.
Yes, true. Lewandowski.
And not only that, but you have Pedri and Lamine Yamal who are primary creators feeding him. Like,
true. That's a true point as well. Yeah.
I mean, well, it is what it is. I mean, he was always destined for Madrid anyways, but I think the main issue is because Vini exists, and Vini is a good problem. So,
shout out to Hamza C. Men for 32 months. Undisputed is Indian himself. Red card, nah.
No, that makes it worse.
No, it makes it even worse. It makes it even worse.
Wait, somebody got sent off already?
Racism. He literally blamed for racism.
Wait, was it friendly fire?
No,
This-
it's Ricardo.
Ricardo.
He literally said that
Ricardo.
he's the reason why
Ricardo.
his people get attacked online, bro.
Friend, don't even use that friendly fire thing right now. Okay, don't even.
This Hamza guy has been batting for him for a while
thank
now.
you.
What,
But,
is he his long lost
also-
father or something?
No matter what is the issue with Shakir in the streets, he keeps saying stuff like, "Is you have history with him?"
Nah, he must be a Pakistani or something.
Oh my dear God! Oh my! I knew something was like guy was gonna come.
Has there ever been
No, no,
descending
no,
out
no,
in one
okay, you
in
know
one
what?
street?
I'm guessing.
I'm
guessing.
I'm gonna give it a yellow for that. I'm gonna give it a yellow.
AJ, when are you-
Also,
AJ, when are you holding peace talks?
Wait,
Okay,
AJ,
wait. Let's move. I don't want to get political. Let's just move.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Shakir guy is Moroccan, I believe, because I remember
okay, so
him
Roberto
saying
Scola
it
is 19.
before.
Garincha had the best first two World Cups ever, not Mbappe. No.
His legs weren't even the same height.
Mbappe.
Can we talk about
And also Garincha's right leg was bigger than his left leg, apparently. So
That's Doi.
What about his middle
That's
leg?
Doi.
wait, hold on. Let's move. So Joshua to Daddy Us. This dub feeds 200 million in Nigeria. My next dub feeds 18.
1 billion. What are you quick?
1 billion.
Jump quick.
Now, give yourself
Okay,
a
you know
break.
what?
We
Fuck you,
caught that. We
Daddy
caught
Us.
that.
Okay,
AJ.
look. Okay, fine. All right.
AJ, can you band it?
Daddy Us again. Hold on. Let me read. So, Pampas doesn't even pass the eye test prerequisite. Look, this is what I've said. I told you I've been trying to hold off on
How
eye
did
test
he get? How did he
examinations.
get accepted into taking the exam, man?
Here's the thing. If Mbappe took the eye test now, I don't think he passes. Hence why I'm trying to delay his past test examination.
Corruption.
For a list of them. Oh no, of course it's full corruption, 100%. Actually, World Cup tax, 100% World Cup tax. But yeah, I'm trying to delay the eye test exam because if he took it now, I don't think he passes, bro.
Oh,
and I
you're
can't have
part of the
Mbappe
industry?
failing the eye test. Shout out to ads. Is Mbappe even better than Salah?
No, he isn't.
No.
No, he isn't. He
How many World Cup finals has Salah been in?
Oh my
How many UCLs does Mbappe have?
No. Seriously speaking, eliminate the World Cup, okay?
Okay. Why though? Why do I have to eliminate the World Cup?
Because
Why can't that be a big part of the convo?
you know you've been holding on to a
because there's nothing else, Ricardo. Because without the World Cup, he's a bomb.
It's
Oh,
just,
damn. Okay, you say yourself.
It's almost 2025. That's like 7 years ago, bro.
Shout out to Stephen O. At this rate, Mbappe might end up at Newcastle. No,
Well, Anthony Gordon's better than him.
he's never going to
Anthony
Newcastle.
Gordon
Relax.
is better than him.
No, that's too far.
Please don't put his treble from on us.
What is
Terrible.
wrong?
Incredible.
It's a shade. No,
that's
it's
Nigeria.
a shades. It's a shades because
Are you dyslexic?
No, that's him.
Whoa,
That's
whoa,
a yellow.
whoa,
That's
whoa.
yellow.
Smash it. That's a yellow, man.
No, it's
How's
no,
that
it's
Wait.
No.
So, because we're like, nah.
Give her red. It's
Nah.
her time of the month.
Yeah.
Whoa. No, that's a red. That's a red. That's a red.
That's it.
That's a red.
That's it. Guys, I don't know what's happening today, guys.
Isn't that
If guys just want to be said so.
Isn't that the second?
That is uncut
Whoa.
for Ricardo.
Well, why are you
That's not
snitching? Who's
funny
snitching?
shit.
Who's snitching?
Yeah, it's a second. It's a second.
Yo, what the hell? There's a bunch of snitches in here.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. No.
That wasn't a.
No, that's not.
Thank
that's not
you,
a second.
thank you.
That's not a second though. That's just the first one.
Thank you.
No, it's already bad now, so it's fine. Okay, look. Okay, but I'll allow that chance to go. Next one is straight red, but I'll allow that chance to go.
Nigerian Anthony Taylor.
Daddy Us. Oh no, sorry. I'm Stephen O again. If anything, HH jinxed Mbappe PayPal. HH is to blame. How am I to blame? For what? I didn't jinx anything. Daddy Us.
Mbappe, pal.
Bomasi and Bomian, how are you doing? Hashtag pandemic seal. Hashtag won it. Well, she's a United fan right now, so.
I have a question for the. Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Tell us, peaked at 19 bomb. Martial bet up the same Martial whose white wife cooks that rancid food.
Shout out to Marcel, man. Shout out to Greece, man.
Samasi, tell your fellow race to cook better food, or go.
Wow.
Wow. So,
Wow.
is that yellow something?
Yes, of course. Of course.
You have a lot in common with English.
Hold on. Shout out to Betsy. You're spoken about. He took a free kick.
No, he's saying that no one cares that he hasn't done it because people make fun of Mbappe.
Oh yeah, Haaland took a free kick. I forgot.
He didn't score though. He didn't score though.
No, if Haaland scores a free kick,
The fact that this
he was
tweet
never
from
gonna score a
attempted a free kick, that's a sin.
if he scores a free kick before Mbappe,
Yeah, what are we saying?
but if
What
he
are
doesn't,
what are we saying if Haaland
Shout
scores
to
a free kick
Blessed
before
HH,
Mbappe?
you rem on boobies because he's following
you
for-
ram. It's a rap.
You
No, no, I
You-
said you rep on
You said you ram.
This is a disaster.
Shout out to the difference. I don't rep him, bro. Well, no, I rep the World Cup Mbappe, not the club Mbappe. Just like how I rep black MJ, not white MJ. Shout out to your boy, Canadian Fries, man. Can we appreciate HH Content's crack and smash the like button? By the way, F Mbappe said melt. Hey, like the button, but you know, as I said again, I rep the World Cup Mbappe. This club Mbappe, I don't know who he is. I simply don't know who he is.
What's your real age?
Can we only
Give him
speak on
time. Give him time.
We can only speak
I
positive
have
about
one
Mbappe
last
every 4
question
years.
about.
Okay. Eske, one last question. Go for it. I saw I'm 20.
How long has Mbappe been hated on this channel? Because like low key, people do not fuck with this guy.
Can I answer that question, Eske?
Hold
on, Eske. Ever since Eske,
HH's fault.
Eske, let me say where he started from. Ever since I said that this guy consistently dunks on Messi. Messi fanboys led by the man from Peru.
That is not.
It's Messi fanboys.
After me, and
that is not.
SK,
Of course
the
it
hatred
is.
is rooted through Messi.
No, it's not.
And SK, my thing is that
everybody.
what is he dunks on a guy consistently. It's not his fault. It's his
not
football.
the,
It's his
that's not the
competition.
reason. That's not the reason why. It has nothing to do with Messi. It's that you
overhype him. That's it.
You dick ride Mbappe,
Whoa.
which makes him makes you unbearable. So we have to kind of balance it out because we can never have an honest discussion about the guy without you dick sucking him. So
Whoa! Now that is a yellow. Now that is a yellow.
Oh,
But dick riding Messi is okay, huh?
If you think about it, HH is worse than Diddy. I mean, he started dick riding 70.
Okay, you know what? Can we just stop with this? Can we just like stop? Let's please. Okay, let's respect semantics. Let's not. Okay, please. Okay. So let's now. Okay, I'm gonna ask a question, guys. Actually, no. So Kenny.
Oh my God.
Kenny, were we? Is Havertz proving all of us wrong, or is he going to flop for Arsenal eventually when they most need him?
He sucks.
All right,
He's showing up. He's showing up.
Yeah, showing up. And he's got
Kenny, gun to your head. When Arsenal need him the most, will he show up?
I don't know that yet.
Okay, if you had to choose, gun to your head, yes or no? Gun to your head.
What would I care? It's Arsenal and Havertz. Hopefully he misses. I don't know. No, but obviously for me, I'm not mad that he's performing well. Like I said, his time at Chelsea came to an end. Honestly, it was not going to perform here. He needed a new start, so I don't care that he performs well at Arsenal. But it's good for him. Like I think they said he scored like 7 consecutive time at home.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice finish as well. So
do you think Arteta has unlocked Havertz or too early to tell?
Yeah, I don't know about unlocking.
Let's wait until the key parts of the season.
Let's show about unlocking him. But I think that is definitely showing some signs of the guy that was at Leverkusen, that was one of the top talents in Europe. But like I said, the talent was there. Maybe that the environment at Chelsea was probably not the best. But yeah, I think he's been doing decent at Arsenal. And they had a big win today. Like, let's be real, they beat Southampton at home. So
that's one good. Do the Havertz haters like myself owe him an apology, or should we wait until the end of the season? Answer, Marcy, yes.
Obviously, you get because that is like the guy was never as well. The thing is that, how do you call it? There were certain qualities that the guy clearly had that I feel like obviously he's not the most clinical guy. But I think people saying like he's just some trash guy and then he shouldn't be starting at Arsenal. I'm like I said, there's not that many strikers around, and the manager clearly likes him. And at the back end of the season, he scored quite a lot of goals. If you look at it, and he's continuing that form going on right now. So yeah, I think you should give him this season to prove himself. And I think that last season was his first season as well. It was his first season at Arsenal, new club. So this is the second season he's starting well, so Because the guy, he was a talented player. I still think there's a talent there, but yeah.
Okay, so
Did you hear what Arteta said about Havertz?
What did he say?
I know what you're talking about, Norman. It's just that Kai Havertz needs love.
Yeah, all he needs is love. He needs love.
Okay, all right.
This
No,
guy.
never say it like that. No, never say it like that. Never say it again.
That was so weird. Like, how can you say something like that?
Hokage.
Diddy used to say it like that.
Hold up, Hokage. Right, thank you. Hokage. Havertz, do we owe him an apology, or do we just do you need a bigger resume? Because Arsenal fans seem to take it personally when I say that Havertz is just not that guy. He's just not that guy, and when you need him the most, he won't execute. Do you feel like let us give him a chance, and maybe this is the moment where we now see the true Havertz as that elite finisher?
Yeah, I mean, I remember when he signed like a year and a half ago, I wasn't really sure what to make of it. I remember I said that let's wait and see what Arteta has in plan for him. I would say last season across 9 months he underperformed. This season he's on fire. He's scoring. Now once he puts on the most important jersey to him, he lets everyone down.
What a piece of shit.
But for Arsenal,
thank you.
But for Arsenal,
wow.
Honestly, but for Arsenal, listen, dude, I'd prefer him over Harry Kane right now, to be honest. I prefer him over Harry Kane. Harry Kane's on fraud watch. This guy, he's at least a presence in the box. He's proving to be, at least in the Premier League, reliable. Let's wait for the Champions League. Let's see what he does there. But listen, I still have a hard time believing Arsenal will win the league with Havertz as their striker. That's how much damage was done.
I'm literally there with you. Okay, but I am literally there with you. But Arsenal's fans' response would be, Arsenal not winning the league won't be because of Havertz. And I don't know whether that really makes sense, because you have to have a finisher. And yes, you can spread the goals around, but you have to have a guy who executes. And every top team has that big-time goal scorer. And my thing, though, is that what was he brought in to do? Is Saka always going to score the important goals? There has to be that guy where, when Liverpool won the league, it was Mane always scoring those important goals. For City in the league, whether that be Haaland or whether that be Bernardo Silva, there has to always be a guy who, this guy comes in and stays true. Because the whole spread the goals around doesn't always work.
Yeah, and I mean, so I think actually after international break, it's Liverpool-Arsenal, right? There we go, Havertz. If you're as good as
no, it's Chelsea Arsenal.
Oh, Chelsea, but I think Arsenal...
No, Chelsea Liverpool.
But doesn't Arsenal play Liverpool soon?
Yeah, so they play them October 27th.
Is anybody else playing?
Big game. Like if you're showing this goal scoring form, it's cool. I think with Havertz, I'm confident saying that he's slowly getting more comfortable being a consistent goal scorer against these lower tier teams in the Premier League. Now, the Liverpool cities and everything is a different situation. And, as much as I've always said that league titles are not won in the big games of the season, when it's been coming nearly, as close as it has been the last couple of years, those games do become really important in the Premier League, at least. And that Liverpool game, man, Liverpool has started really strongly. The defense looks good. Let's see what happens then, because my issue with Havertz is whenever I see him come up against, it's kind of similar to Haaland. Whenever I see Havertz come up against those, world-class center backs, I don't see the same. And that's why I think we can give Havertz credit. I think after he left Chelsea, I think a lot of people thought he was finished. There was a lot of damage done at Chelsea, but he has recuperated himself. He's now a regular call-up for Germany. He's a freaking striker for us. And
which is the biggest shame.
But let's be honest, Haaland scores more goals for him, but he's got the Haaland complex. When it comes up, when he comes up against these big boy center backs, I'm pretty sure most of the times he disappears. I think
100%. Okay, can I ask this? What is Havertz's best position? Which position does Havertz play where you will get the best out of him?
For any team or for
any
Arsenal?
team? Any team.
João Felix's position.
I think striker, because I think he's shown, he's not this spring chicken anymore. I think he's like 24, 25 years old. I think he's shown he's not creative enough to be a number 10. He doesn't have the speed to be a winger. But at striker, he's able to, because the thing is with Havertz, he's very technical. I will give Havertz, he is a very technically sound striker. That's why Nagelsmann prefers him in the Germany setup right now over a Füllkrug and a Dennis Undav. But the issue with Havertz is, I always had an issue with Havertz's body language. I always felt like he was not, attentive enough on the field, losing the ball, spending too much time on the ball. Havertz at striker, he's tall. He's showing that he is a presence in the box. He scores headers for Arsenal. As much as this guy misses chances for Germany, he's always in those positions to score in the first place. So I think Havertz is slowly morphing into a more reliable number 9. As a 10 or anything, even when Arteta tries to put that fraud Jesus as striker and plays Havertz in midfield, I think Havertz never really has that good of a game when he's in midfield for Arsenal, as good as when he starts up as, the out-and-out number 9 for Arsenal. So I think striker is the only option, the only correct answer to what his strongest position.
At least he's good in the air.
Yeah.
He's tall. Okay, he should be.
Ricardo, do you think that the Havertz hates is unwarranted, and he's cooking and he should be loved and appreciated?
Yeah, he's been doing pretty good actually. I don't know where you would really put him though, but
does he lead Arsenal to the title? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. End of discussion.
Yeah, so I mean, he has shown up in a big moment actually, probably the biggest moment in club football.
Wait! And what moment was that?
CCL tag.
The one that
no, Ricardo, wait, what moment was that? Don't answer. So carry on.
He did a pretty good club. I don't know why you're a little appreciative of him, because it's another one. But
with all fairness, he also beat Real Madrid in the knockout stages of the UCL at Bernabeu.
So did Conte. He dunked on your midfield twice.
And Werner scored that very important header. Remember that too. Shout out to Werner.
Interesting. I've always rated him pretty well. I honestly thought he would be one of the better players in the world, because I remember at Leverkusen he was rated very, very highly. Obviously, his time at Chelsea didn't really help him, but it looks like he's found his place at Arsenal. It suits him very well. I think there's more to his game than we're seeing right now. He's still pretty young. How old is he? Like 20 what? 20. He's not old though.
24?
No, I think he's 24, 25. What? He's 25? Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
he's young, bro. Dale.
Yeah, he's not exactly old either. He's heading into the prime of his career.
Same age as João Felix.
He's
you see, again, this goes to when I talk about those guys 25 to 30. These guys compared to the guys 22 and under, there's a massive baller gap. But
they're confused.
Yeah, look, he's very technically sound. I don't know what his ceiling is. I don't know if he can be exponentially better than what he is right now. You probably get a little better, but he does make himself a reliable center forward. I won't even call him a striker for Arsenal, and I think he's forming up a great partnership with the rest of the team. I think he can definitely be part of a title-winning team or a league-winning team.
So basically, parts of but can't lead. It's a winning team.
Nah, I would never put him as a face. I think
not the leader.
I think the potential that we saw at Leverkusen when he was there, I think I don't know if we overestimated what his ceiling could be, but he can definitely play an important part. Like, he can definitely be a key player in a title winning campaign. I just don't think he'll be the face of it. I think Saka is the face of that team now. But yeah, that's about it for me. Saka, he's under a manager that gets the best out of him. He's in a team that does the best for him too. So, I don't know where you would rank him amongst the best in his position, but I think it's his first season. It's his second season. He's got his adaptation period. Although he's still in the same stage.
But which one's going Mbappe that same apartment? Yeah, what are you saying? I said no. So what are you saying? What are you saying about Havertz?
No, Mbappe is an all-time.
I said what you said about Havertz.
I don't think we're putting. I don't think we're.
What are you saying about Havertz? I didn't say this. What are you saying about Havertz?
We're not putting Kai Perverts in any what they call the all-time conversation.
Kai what?
Forget it. There's something wrong with Ricardo in the head, but continue.
How did you even think of that? That's what.
Because he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. Continue.
Yo, I saw somebody call Eric Ten Hamas. That's another comment for another day.
Ricardo, just
I heard Eric Ten Laden.
Get it.
Okay.
So wait, let me.
Can
Hold on. I want to throw in another question, guys. And this question involves the legitimate UCL winners.
Can I talk about Havertz?
No, you can't. But you can't because there's too much hatred in your hearts. There's too much hatred in your hearts. Is this okay? So this Premier League, is it a 2-horse race, 3-horse race, or 4-horse race?
It's a
4-horse race.
SK. No. Okay. SK. Can I respond? SK, can I respond? Can I respond to you? SK.
Can I respond after you respond?
Sure. Now, SK, in your heart of hearts, you know that a team with Dabibi as a striker cannot win the league. Liverpool will flex.
Dabibi isn't a striker.
No. Okay, so 2-horse. So you're saying that's Arsenal and City or Liverpool and City?
No, Arsenal. What the fuck? Who cares about Liverpool? What?
Wow. Okay. So you're saying Liverpool are not involved in this title race?
They haven't played. Have they even played a team in the top half of the table yet?
Okay, no, SK. I'm with you. No, SK, I'm with you 100% with you. No, SK, where aren't the legitimate UCL winners in this discussion?
Until we get to the first week of December, I am not having a conversation.
SK, who was the best player in this league? Who?
Man City. Anyway, HH.
That's a lie.
SK. You're saying that Haaland is better than Jermaine?
No comment. HH.
He's better than Nico Jackson.
Wow.
Wait. That's crazy.
Yay!
Haaland? What the fuck is that?
I didn't say anything. HH, I didn't say anything.
It's dreaded you pull that out.
Nah, that one didn't hit, man. That one didn't.
Ricardo, I don't like that expression towards my heritage and so forth. Okay, that is a Yoruba. Okay, that is a Yoruba bad question.
You should have done the smacking head. Nah, you should have smacked my cousin.
Yeah, I missed the smack head.
Respect my Yoruba people. So, SK, you're not telling me that Haaland is better than Jermaine. You're not telling me.
HH, it's not. Listen, I don't care about that. We're talking about why I'm not talking about Chelsea in the star race. Listen, HH, it's very simple. Chelsea are about to go through the gauntlet. Okay, they're about to go through the gauntlet. They have what? They got Liverpool, and then Arsenal, United, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Tottenham, all pretty much for the next 2 months. So until they go through that gauntlet, if we get to the first week of December and they're still around the same position they are right now, then we can maybe, emphasis on maybe, have a conversation. Until we get to December 7th, I don't want to hear Jack. I don't want to hear anything.
So you're convinced that this is only two. So we say Liverpool definitely, Chelsea, let's wait and see.
Well, technically they're both in the same boat. So, but, because I'm saying in terms of the way.
How?
Because Liverpool, same thing. They haven't played the hard teams yet. Obviously, they're top of the league right now. They've come December and they've played all the hard teams. They're still in and on the top of the league. Then yeah, you would have to put them in the conversation.
Because I'm with you because Liverpool they've not been tested yet. So look, maybe if Liverpool now, when they face the big teams, now say what's up, fine. And if they keep constantly going, and that's fine. And if they get injuries, they're going. Just that I still have questions of Amber Rose. Like Amber Rose needs to prove to me that you can sustain this.
To give the club you like to call Lil Bro some credit, right? They've played 3 of the top 5 already, and they're still like in around the top spot, right? They played Aston Villa, they played Newcastle, and they played Man City.
SK, a nuclear warhead pointed to your brain. When it comes down to crunch time, do you believe Arsenal will deliver under pressure? Last 4 games of the season, pressure on. Do you think that they will deliver? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say no, but we're not there yet. I'm just talking like in terms of what has happened so far. No.
So far they look slow. Just as Arsenal will be there. They just won't execute.
Well,
they can't win. They can't win.
I will say this without Rodri, I don't think Arsenal need to do as much as they did last year to win without Serie having Rodri. So if Arsenal don't win, then I think it will be because they choked this year. Well, obviously, like they stumbled last year, but I mean, like genuinely, I think Arsenal don't need like anything above like I'd say an 85 points to win this year.
Can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Yeah, without Rodri, do you think Man City are better than they were last season or worse?
They are worse, but they can still win the league. And the January window exists. I think Rodri is a miss, but I don't think Rodri is as big a miss as people make it out to be.
Because they won the league on the last match day last season.
My thing though is it's a challenge for Pep. It is a huge challenge for Pep, and it puts more pressure specifically on Arsenal and also on Chelsea and Liverpool. I was like, okay, execute now because they're not missing one of the most important players. But let's just not get it twisted. This team still has a goal-scoring freak who looks to be even better than he was last season, and this is still Pep, and the winter window exists. So, okay, let me come to Kenny. I'll come to Bopino. So, Kenny, 2-horse race, 3-horse race, 4-horse race. What are we saying?
For me, it might be a 3-horse race.
Who and who?
I think Man City and Arsenal are locked. And then I think one of Liverpool or Chelsea will be in there. I think one of the two is gonna ride there.
Please choose your words very carefully. I beg.
No.
Kenny, let him talk.
No, let's say 2.5 because I'm not sure about Chelsea yet, and Liverpool as well. Like SK said, we're not sure what they're going to do against the bigger team, and Chelsea is the same issue. It's like, I'm not sure about the defense and that stuff yet.
I am fully asleep on Villa. I'm fully asleep. With all due disrespect, Villa are not in any title convoy. Heck
yeah, no, they're not. Like they're going to be in around for top 5 for football.
But no, they're not winning though. John Durant? No, not John Durant.
No, they're not winning. No, they're not winning.
They're not title convoy now. Stop.
But where I agree, I do think that the points tally is going to be. I don't think it's going to be high 90, low 90s, high
90, 91. I think this feels like a 92, 91 season.
No. I think this is going to be between 80 and 85.
No. Minimum 86.
No,
87.
Honestly, from what I'm seeing from
Chelsea reaching those points.
Yeah, I don't think Chelsea are reaching those points. And the thing with what I'm seeing from City is like defensively, they look quite poor. I'm not gonna lie. If Fulham had anyone but Adama Traore,
okay. So all that financial doping and you can't fix your
no. If you watch the game, like I watched extended highlights. Honestly, Adama Traore had like 3 1v1s. He messed up. He didn't score one goal. Like if you saw the highlights, Adama Traore, we know the guy is like end product is trash.
Yes.
But this is terrible. Like the one I'm saying, he had 3 1v1s by himself, and he missed all 3 of them. And Man City only won 3-2. That was, and they only won 2, and that's why I'm like, Man City can get goal, especially when they play at home, and obviously you don't have Rodri.
So you're making a case that City don't win the league this season?
Honestly, especially if I'm Arsenal and I'm looking at the way City are playing, I'm like, this is the best chance you're gonna have. Of the past 2 years, this is your best chance right now.
Like HA, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they need that.
So are you saying it's the best chance because of no Rodri? That's why you're saying it's the best chance.
Yeah, I think no Rodri and like I said, no De Bruyne, because De Bruyne is always injury prone, and I think that missing Rodri and De Bruyne as well, I think is going to be a big miss because like I said, like some of these like Ruben Diaz, I'm not gonna. This guy is not that great of a defender, man.
No,
he's alright, but like. For me, Akanji is the best defender. And like I said, even Stones as just defenders are like these guys can get goal, especially when Kyle Walker is not playing, or even Kyle Walker right now is getting old. Like these guys can get goal defensively. And without Rodri there, that is for me was like one of the best protectors. And the thing is that without Rodri, you can't play because you used to play Rodri and then you can play Foden and like some 2 other you can play Foden and De Bruyne and then just have Rodri there. Without Rodri, I don't think that you can play like those attacking. He's going to try and do that, but I think that Kovacic can go out in those positions. So that's why I'm like, if I'm Arsenal, you should be licking your lips right now. You should be like, this is the year.
Yeah.
Like HH, Messi needed Kovacic to pull a brace to beat Fulham. When was the last time Kovacic scored 2 goals in a season?
That's true. That's true.
Even Foden has been on the bench, right?
No, guys, you're not going to let me believe that. Oh my gosh, this.
No, but
a team who has done 4 in a row, nah. You know,
that's why I'm not saying that they're not going to win. I'm just saying that I don't think it will take.
AJ, this is gonna be your season, AJ. This is your season.
No. My season is if 115 takes Pep to jail. That's my season.
As a Chelsea fan, would you rather have Man City do 5 in a row or Arsenal win?
Wow.
I don't care about Arsenal, to be honest. So it doesn't really.
I think no. You know what? Okay, let me go with you. I don't view Arsenal as a rival because here's the thing: how can I view as a rival? And no matter will love this. How can I view as a rival when you've never won the Champions League?
Well, AJ, it's not
how?
even just that.
So my thing is that if they win the league, okay, fair enough. I don't view you as a rival. That's why, Ricardo, I call them little bro. They are little bros.
Okay, but you didn't answer my question.
No, like okay.
Oh yeah, let them win the league, fine. Because you see, no, because it's like 5 in a row.
No, it's crazy.
5, but you know what? Okay. Yes, I'd rather Arsenal because it's at least makes the league look more competitive. Ricardo, 5 in a row in the Premier League. 4 in a row is already disgusting. 5 in a row.
Can you pull up
that?
Yeah, but it adds to Guardiola's legacy. So, like, what are we saying? Yeah.
Who cares about his bum?
115 exists. What are you talking about?
AJ.
Wait, hold on, Pend. Like, I'm not repping a financial doper, and a guy who relied on Iniesta and Messi. What are you saying?
I think it's going to be it's going to be a two-horse tie race. I don't think Liverpool will be consistent enough to
both of those teams don't have the best player in the league, but keep cooking though.
What's his name? Cole Palmer.
Cole P.
Oh, why? You never learn, HH, man. I mean, you're always so reactionary.
You say I never learn. We have the best player in the league. That's a fact.
I mean,
team is playing well. That's a fact. Now, if we fix a defense and we ship that bomb to Kiev, what's there to be worried about?
To be honest, I enjoyed the last 2 seasons of Chelsea suffering, especially you suffering. It was really every single weekend. It was it was a good time.
I'm glad.
Wait, HH, can I speak on this?
Yeah, sure.
And
yeah. Oh, Eke, go for it. Eke.
Yeah. Just off the news, or just off topic. Carvajal posted on Instagram that it's apparently an ACL, like a serious ACL. So
great.
Apparently
guys,
he's going to
wow.
be. He said he's going to be off the pitch for a few months. So I'm pretty sure, probably the season, most likely a season.
That is all we need. Wow.
AJ, can I elaborate?
Perfect.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but go for it.
Yeah. So but the surprising thing for me is Arsenal, they are now, going behind in games and coming back. I think we didn't see that, the last 2 seasons to that extent like we did. So I think there is a chance. There's a realistic chance, but of course with Pep at City, it's just a machine. So they have to perform like they did probably like the last two seasons to come even close. But I could see Chelsea finishing top 3. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, HH, can I speak on
go
the
for it.
See, I think Man City and Arsenal probably confirmed in the title race.
Mm-hmm.
I think the third horse is going to be between Liverpool, Arsenal, and Villa.
Wait, say what?
Liverpool, Chelsea, and Villa. Yeah.
So you think Villa have a chance of what?
Yeah, man. I think I'll be honest, bro. The Villa team that finished top 4 last season, I think this season they have a better team than last season.
Were they in Europe last season as well?
I think they were in the Conference League.
Different from playing the UCL and the UCL with 2 extra games.
Conference League on Thursday.
Maybe. The Conference League's on Thursday, so I don't know. Thing with Aston Villa is I think they'll surprise people as to how Splashnet. I know. I'm really going for stuff here, but I think Aston Villa, they have a good team in terms of the midfield. Tielemans, Onana, good midfield that can last for a long time because they're durable players. Of course, they'll get goals from Watkins. If not Watkins, they'll get goals from John Duran. So they'll always get goals. I think Chelsea, of course, I said it last year. I think personally, I think out of the three, I think Chelsea will contend out of the three personally. But I think Liverpool as well. Like, I know people are gonna say like, oh, they face like bad teams, they face like garbage teams, and Arne Slot himself acknowledged it. Arne Slot, I don't know if you heard what he said. He said like, we haven't faced any big teams yet.
But they've done so also. Like, they've only lost one game and won all the rest.
And they've conceded only 2 goals out of like the games they've played. They're very good defensively. So it's like Man City and Arsenal will always be there.
Today as well, though.
No, but I think they've had spells where Alisson gets injured and they do fine with that Hello guy.
KK, what about Eric Ten Hezbollah? What about him? Is he doing it?
He do well to not get relegated. I mean, I'll say enough about that. But yeah, I think man, I think Man City, Arsenal, and then I'll put it out there, bro. Chelsea are gonna be the third horse, man. Chelsea are gonna be a third horse.
Betsy, HH equals subref. Panel, don't respect him. Hashtag sub teachers. Don't do that, Betsy. The respects me, but Sivido, HH, at this point, Havertz is better than Mbappe. Is Havertz better than Mbappe right now?
In the air.
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
well,
this Mbappe hate's crazy, bro.
Let's.
SK, why do you hate Havertz, man?
I'm not even gonna entertain this conversation. This is actually crazy.
Bro, why do you hate Havertz, SK?
If we're talking specifically just this season performance-wise, it's been that.
Okay,
what's this Havertz hate, man?
Hold on. 0-19. Saka has the most assists in Europe, 7. Most big chances created, 13, and most key passes. Insane playmaker. So do we say Saka is an elite playmaker?
He's been elite this season. You could say that.
No, but do you call him? Do you say Saka is an elite playmaker?
How many times does he limp per game?
No, I think that he needs a full season. I think he needs a full season of like that level of playmaking for him to be elite.
Facts.
But I think
this is just a Marcus Rashford.
No, because we've seen what a 17-year-old is doing. That's an elite play.
Exactly, AJ.
So
AJ, if Saka is an elite playmaker, what happened at the Euros?
Southgate tax, England tax, Churchill tax, Queen tax, King tax.
Cole Palmer performed.
True. No, but I think Saka is a good playmaker. He's a good creator. I would not yet call him an elite playmaker. But he is very crucial to Arsenal. If Arsenal to win the league, Saka's going to be crucial. That's a fact.
But Bukayo Saka, he's taken Odegaard's, like, people asked him, could you do it without Odegaard? And he's creating the chances.
Yes. Shout out to the Don. Not going to lie, we have to look at Saka at a world-class level.
No.
He's not there yet, but he will.
No.
He's approaching there.
He's approaching, but you see, for him to get there, consistent key performances in the UCL, all because you play well domestically doesn't make you world class. The key word, it doesn't say domestic class. It doesn't say Churchill class. It says world class. So how do you perform against the very best beyond your domestic league?
Harry Kane is not world class.
No, but you see, what's your definition of world class?
Come on. Harry Kane is world class.
My definition of world class is you are performing at a high level against the best teams. We have to say in Europe. Because those are the best players in the world, because they all come great in Europe. If your stats padding or playing great just in your domestic league, how could you be world class if you only ball in the domestic league but not in the UCL?
Hold on. Is Haaland world class?
Huh?
Is Haaland world class?
I found world class.
Look, what are you saying?
Answer the question.
Yes.
Kenny was talking.
No, of course it's what. No, for me, we honestly,
by that definition, Cole Palmer is not world class by that definition.
Kenny's talking. Kenny?
Honestly, for me, is how do you call it? There's no one definition. For me, it's like the consistency, yes, but it's the level you're playing at as well. And I'm not if I'm looking at Saka this season, the level he's playing at, even last year, for me, he performed decently in the World Cup. He was probably England's most consistent player. He's performed more international as well. Honestly, I don't mind you saying that he's world class. Like you can't name it like right wingers right now. He's top 3 probably out there. So for me, like I don't know what more.
So Yamal, Do we count Rodrigo as a right winger?
He's better than Rodrigo, bro.
This season he's better than Rodrigo.
Yeah,
man.
for me,
Come
better
on,
than
this
Rodrigo.
season he's better than
He's just
Rodrigo.
better than Rodrigo. Full stop. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, on the way. Yeah, on the
Oh,
way. He
hold
is,
on.
yeah.
No. Wait.
On the
Remember
right,
without
yeah.
full stop. Bets on the right, yes. Don't remember that he's better than Rodrigo as a player. No. Let's not go there.
Let's be
Let's
honest.
respect. Let's not go there.
Who are you taking, Rodrigo or Saka for your team?
Rodrigo.
Taking Saka.
Big. I'm taking a guy
Depends
who can
on the
play
position.
most-
Depends
no,
on
no,
the
no, true,
position.
but no. Ricardo's
no.
question is who are you just taking? I'm taking a guy who can play multiple positions pretty well. How well can Saka play through the middle? How well can he play on the left or deeper? Rodrigo is a guy who
How clutch is he in the UCL?
That's the most Real Madrid answer.
Yeah, like that's the most.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me bring it to Talent FC. City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Villa, Arsenal, EPL, giving you horse
Clown.
Five horse race? English Talent FC. Why don't you add Man United in there and give you a 6 horse race? Why don't you add Newcastle and give you a 7 horse race?
Sure.
Banner, man.
HH, you are shameless. CL is all you have to hold. Stephen, until you win the Champions League, was still your big break. It is what it is. Actually, I like Arsenal. I can't view as a rival. I can't be afraid if you win.
You don't like Arsenal, man.
I don't take Arsenal seriously enough to view as a rival. I love Arsenal. I actually view Arsenal. So, you're a little bros. You're a little bros, which is cool.
Yeah,
that's coming from Chelsea. That's a compliment. So you should actually feel privileged that we call you little bro.
You're right, because being the third biggest club, in England in terms of league titles, and you still don't have as many UCLs as Aston Villa and Red Star Belgrade. That's embarrassing. Nottingham Forest. That's embarrassing.
Shout out to Blaise, and here's artists to come and hate again on the show.
You have a dog on stream.
Blaise, I know.
Shout out to Dogman. Shout out to Dogman.
You know what? I'm actually afraid to meet that guy, but let's say, I'm sorry, but this Arsenal guaranteed to challenge is so jarring. We're disregarding Liverpool with world-class players and consistent defending for Arsenal, who only score corners. Last 2 seasons, Arsenal have been right there, and they've come second. Only
What
by a few
is it with
points.
these Chelsea fans online, like discrediting the fact that Arsenal score from set pieces, man? It's a way to get goals. Like, if you're so good, defend it.
No. I'm sorry. Like, it's called gid. Whether you score from a corner or play, it doesn't matter. It's about winning.
Well, let's be real. Have you seen a more effective team? Like, in my lifetime, I'll be real, I haven't seen a more effective team from set pieces than these guys. It feels like every set piece is a scoring opportunity. It's crazy.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, no. Look. Us, like, especially, and also, Blaise, the best defensive pairing right now, outside internationally, is these with Saliba and.
Also, I would just like to add, like, that's one of the true tests of, because I know we talk about individual brilliance of players. When it comes to assessment, that's actually when you actually see actual coaching, actual management.
That's strategy.
Because that adds strategy. So, exactly. So when you're seeing a team consistently scoring goals from set pieces they're making, that you can say that's from the training ground. That's coaching. That's been effort been. Not, that person is naturally talented and went on and scored the goal or did a moment brilliance or whatever. Like, set piece goals can always be tied back to proper coaching,
Then quickly on the set piece as well, the thing is so OP that you got teams complaining to like the Premier League that Arsenal are using dark horse or their tactics.
That's sad. I like to HH Google Arsenal Chelsea trophies and share. So, Stephen, I love this. So, Stephen, how many Premier Leagues have Arsenal won? Premier Leagues.
No, HH, you don't even have to.
No. I asked a very simple question. How many Premier Leagues have Arsenal won? Premier Leagues.
This
is from 92 to now. Premier Leagues. How many have Arsenal won?
I mean, you can't really disregard the league titles beforehand.
Yes, I can. How many? I
That's
asked
a
a
very
simple question.
convenient thing since the Roman.
I asked a simple. It's a very simple question. How many Premier Leagues have Arsenal won?
How many league titles did Chelsea have that ex Roman though?
James, no, that's wrong. I said how many? I said how many Premier Leagues have Arsenal won?
Yeah, we're just saying how many.
Because I believe
Roman league titles don't count.
Yeah.
They were completed.
Are you sure it's 4?
They were completed with blood.
Premier Leagues.
It's 3. But
I think it's okay. So, and also, how many have Chelsea won?
Without Roman, without the Russian.
No. I said
the
how
Russian,
many Premier Leagues have Chelsea won?
No, without the Russian blood money. Are we taking the
The Roman Empire is very, very important context.
Yeah, exactly.
Because my thing, we are discounting the FA Cup, which doesn't count. If you combine Premier Leagues, UCLs, and Europa Leagues, Arsenal, you can't talk
Nobody's
to
counting
Chelsea.
Europa League.
Arsenal, you can't talk to Big Bro.
No, but the HH, we can't. We also you got to talk about blood as well. Like Arsenal's trophies don't have blood in them, man. Like
how many pints of blood? How many pints of blood are?
So Stephen, in response to you, this is why we are Big Bro. We have more Premier Leagues, more UCLs, and more Europa Leagues.
How many bodies though, HH? How many bodies though?
Casualties. What's the expected casualties?
What's the casualty rate? Yeah.
No, well,
you guys are sad. Man. You guys are really sad.
That's
you know
crazy.
what? I know RDS. I'm glad you're here because RDS.
The one thing I will say about the Chelsea money doping allegations and blood money stuff is that Arsenal. What's Arsenal's stadium name?
Wow, exactly.
No comment. No comment. So hold on, RDS. This is to you. RDS, Mike over there. RDS, this is to you.
Yeah.
So RDS, I want you just to answer this plainly.
Yeah.
Was it a mistake letting McSauce go, seeing how he's balling and kissing another badge? So seeing how your Bombers club is pretty much in the debts and McSauce balling out, do you feel as if, damn, we shouldn't have let McSauce go?
Well, Ten Hag didn't want him to go. He said that. Ten Hag said it wasn't up to him. It was up to Ineos or the management said we need Ten Hag, we need McTominay to go so we can sign.
Don't do that. Splash, don't do that.
We need to sign another midfielder. I mean, to be fair, Ashley Young did ball out in the Serie when he went there. Like, there's a lot of almost every ex-United almost every ex-United player that sold to Serie has balled out. Smalling balled when he went there. Ashley Young balled. Lukaku balled. like Mkhitaryan balled. Like so many players.
This is what we're doing.
So many players.
Is Italy that ass nowadays?
RDS, can I ask you a question?
Damn, Italy fell off, man. Italy fell.
No, that is true. Like, a lot of Premier League, rejects of big teams.
No. I hate when you guys just were like, I have a certain narrative for a topic, and you just change the whole entire. This is not the time to clown this Serie. I call it Serie.
Not just our audience.
I'm not trying to, but like, yeah, go on. Sorry,
it's not only the Serie A. Notice how many Premier League rejects Antonio Conte brings to his teams.
Yeah,
the guy gets Mkhitaryan, Ashley Young.
Ericsson did so well. We signed him.
No. Okay. So McSauce doing this. Is this Serie tax? Give credit to Conte, or McTominay is actually a pretty effective player when he wants to be under the right circumstances? RDS.
I think Conte's mafia got him.
Oh wow.
He's in the middle of surgery, actually.
Would you keep the same energy for Conor Gallagher?
There's no way.
Oh wow.
Was that a dog?
Oh no, that
Yeah,
okay. So no, okay. Like, what's it called? Ricardo, is this just the Serie being trash, or we need to give credit to?
Can you bring up General Cruz comment?
Wait.
AK, sounds like you're trying to grasp for something.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry, man. That's how I laugh.
Ricardo. Is this Serie tax? Give credit to Odo McTominay is actually a baller.
No, I mean, I think it's one of those things that what's his name? Conte. Like when he gets the player he wants,
yes,
he knows what he's doing. Like it might seem a little skeptical in the beginning, but kind of just works out. This isn't. I mean, it is a surprise. Let's not get it twisted, right? But we do see how good McTominay can be when he plays for Scotland, which is outside of when he was at United, or outside of United. So go figure he goes to a club like Like now.
Can you bring up Disciple Ellie's comment, please?
No, I'll be there. Oh no, I can't. I definitely can't. Continue. Gotta continue.
Discipline, not disciple. Yeah, look. It's not really a surprise. It's Conte, man. He always does good for Serie A, and the players he brings always work out. It shouldn't be too much of a surprise if I'm being honest.
So I'm back. Apologies about
yeah, let's go.
Let me quickly go. Yeah, I mean, the biggest disappointment is that like McTominay, I think, scored like a third of United goals last season, and it must be close to that anyway. And I did say before he left, even though I'm like the guy's a brick midfielder, but if he goes, like, who's going to replace McTominay's goals? Because Zizi isn't that dude. And Marcus Rashford, so.
RDS, can I ask you a question?
Yes, no, man.
Yeah. Which club is gonna win the league title first, Manchester United or Marseille? And what does that say about Greenwood?
But we're not winning anything.
We
ain't winning anything.
Which club is winning it first?
What's a Greenwood? I've never heard of that in my life. Is that a smoke or something?
It's a random.
Okay.
It's a species of.
So my thing though is in this answer. So McTominay, is it Serious trash? Give Conte credit, or we need to give credit to McTominay as a player for what he does?
I think doesn't Ashley Young have a Serie A title?
Heck no.
I think he won. Yeah, he went to Inter. He won it with Inter.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, with Conte.
Isn't
with Conte
right now? Isn't Pulisic like balling on Serie right now?
Yeah, Pulisic isn't like because the same question can be asked. Like,
that's Captain America.
Is Pulisic balling at Milan? HH.
Because Pulisic.
Are you calling America's savior a bomb?
No, AC Milan is Chelsea's B team.
Chelsea's B team. Yeah, so this is my point. Is that like, okay, this is kind of conversations coming into, how good is Serie A really? And I can't say that because Serie A, in terms of what they did in Europe last season, in terms of where the Italian teams progressed over 3 competitions, they actually did quite well. So I don't think you can criticize Serie A. However, I don't think it's a coincidence that you've seen a lot of ex-Premier League players, whether they've been at United or Chelsea, others that have gone to Serie A and they found their feet. And now, whether that's because the pace of Serie A is, the Premier League is obviously quite a physical and intense like league, and Serie A, and make notice, I'm not saying technical, I'm just saying physical and intensity, and Serie A is maybe less so, and so the demand maybe on the athletes' kind of bodies isn't as intense as it would be in England. So yeah, for certain players that maybe whether they suffer from injuries or they can't keep up with the ongoing of the Premier League and they go to the Premier League because McTominay's not that quick. He's never been that quick. But in a place of Serie A where he's not that quick, but he's still quite physical, he's still dominating, he can go forward, he can score goals. He's obviously going to look good in a Napoli team, especially if you've got a guy like Conte who's done it all before, who's worked with players, I think Conte is. I think you might be able to assemble a team with the ex-United players Conte's worked with, whether it's Ashley Young, Lukaku, Eriksen, Mkhitaryan, etc.
If Conte wins this Serie A with all these ex throwaways, bro, gotta give him credit.
He's got the blueprint, man.
He's got the blueprint. I don't like though. If he wins the league, are we going to say, well, it's a Bournemouth?
No.
Wait, hold on, RDS.
Sorry, the issue of Conte is not that Conte can't win a league with whatever. Of course he can. The issue is that what tends to happen with Conte is that, like, when any club he goes, he wins the league, and then in subsequent seasons he ends up falling out of the board because they don't give him money to spend more players, etc. So they assume, oh, you won the league, we'll give you less money to spend. And he's like, no, I want more money to spend. I want you to get these players. And they're like, no. And then it's like, right, okay, peace. I'm going to go to another club. You saw that with Inter. You saw that with Chelsea. You saw that with, Spurs. That was a disaster class. So Conte's biggest enemy is Conte. Nobody else really, So it's as simple as that, really. But yeah, if he with these Premier League connections, he can take players and make them ball. If Conte, if you're listening, we have certain players at Manchester United who we can continue to offload to you as well. Like, I can give you a list while I'm here. So
what's the list? What's the list? Artist, what's the list? Who?
That's this. Okay, well, you can have Eriksen back. You worked with him before, so you can have him back. Bruno, has got like that captain kind of sort of thing that you want, that aggression, like Italy and Portugal are kind of close together. So, so the language is there. So, you can have him. Who else can you have? Listen, I love Rashford, but I mean, Rashford would cook in Serie A, man. Rashford would absolutely cook in Serie A, Conte, man. If you're listening, like, put Rashford on the left, man.
Maguire,
yeah, you got
if Maguire in the back three, central centre back in the back three.
Yeah, Maguire in the back three, and you put Rashford on the left. Man, if a mobile could cook in, just say the team. No. Come on, don't take Maynard. We'll keep Maynard. We'll keep Maynard.
Can I speak on McTominay?
Wait, AJ, can I speak on this?
Wait, hold on. Wait, AK, go for it.
See, HH, once I saw McTominay, on Twitter, I saw like McTominay scores for Napoli, and I saw the goal. I'm like, I have to watch this. So before I thought of Napoli, Como is good, man. It says Fabregas is a good coach. I can't even lie. And that Nico Paz guy is actually very good. Like, the Fabregas is Como. I'm gonna have my eye on them in the next upcoming years because that guy's a good coach. Napoli though, they're doing well, man. McTominay showing up.
Luke.
Isn't your ex-Chelsea player there? Isn't Gilmore there as well?
Gilmore as well.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Wait, you have an all-Scottish midfield for Napoli. Is that what we're saying?
For Naples.
Right, okay.
You know what? You guys need to
Kvaratskhelia is playing very, very well. I think he has he's been playing quite well in that inside forward role. And it's just, Lobotka again, but Lobotka might be one of the most underrated midfielders in world football, but the guy's so good on the ball, good off the ball as well. So Napoli, man, I didn't expect this to happen, especially after Conte's first game. But bro, they're balling. But I still have my Serie A narrative, and I know this is not.
What's the narrative?
This is not going to happen. This is like a 1% chance of happening. But we saw yesterday, Labio comes back. Juve number 10. He leads Juve to the Serie A, and he makes a UCL final.
Wait, hold on. That's for Sunday. We're saving that for Sunday.
Labio with Thiago Motta.
RDS, you're not invited for the
Labio with Thiago Motta.
AK, I don't know if you heard, but Thiago Motta doesn't want his ass.
Yeah, man.
I hope, bro. I just hope, man.
Would you take it with Chelsea? Would you take it with Chelsea instead of Enzo? Would you and Enzo Pogba swap?
Enzo. Pogba's better than Enzo. Any version of Pogba's better than that fat bomb.
I'm getting a jersey if that happens,
Can I pick on this?
Yeah, go for it. Can you go for it?
Yeah, let's go. I'm not surprised. When I saw Napoli are buying Scott McTominay, Billy Gilmore's, Lukaku's, they even bought another ex-Premier League guy. Conte knows what he's doing, because if you look at that league, I think the Italian league is the league that, obviously, because Italians are the players that stay in the league the most out of all the big leagues. And when you look at even generally Italians national team, they're not known for physical play and all that stuff. And I just think that Antonio Conte just cracked the code. Just bring ex-Premier League players that are more physical and that have a bit more PNP. And let's be real, every time he's done it every time, and he keeps working.
Wait. So Kenny, are you just saying that Conte just bully the league, just bring in big guys to just bully the kids? That's wild.
Kenny, if Conte brings Adama Traore, are they seeing Black Jesus in the flesh?
Wow.
How does this guy have his head up here? I don't understand.
You know what?
How does this guy have his head up here? This is just... Wow.
Alright, what's also called? Can you continue?
That was coming. I saw
No, but it's not just Conte. Even if you look at Atlanta, a guy like Lukman that was a Premier League.
Kolasinac.
That guy was getting chased by Schalke fans.
So Kenny, does this make the Serie look bad? Like, what are you saying? That if you're saying there's a code which is washed up Premier League players, and you can think, does that make the Serie look better, or we should just give Conte more credit for his tactical qualities? What do we say?
Yeah, I just think that Conte, like, he found a system that most teams in that league struggle against, and obviously, like, it's just that obviously it's the different type of leagues. It's just like the teams there, like, they're probably not used to that type of physical and like intensity that the Premier League is. So when these Premier League players go over there, like, you can see, like, they just dominate. Like, if you look at Scott McTominay, he just dominates guys over there. Even look like a guy like Kolasinac or this. I remember Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek was dominating like in last year at Milan. I'm like, even like, as much as I like Pulisic could not stay fit, and just you can see in Milan he's getting less injuries. Obviously, you can see that the intensity there is way less. So I just think that it's just that the it's not that it's a bad league. It's just obviously when it comes to the physical nature of the game, like the Premier League is just way better than them. So it's just that when players go there, they just find it easier.
It's not just Serie, man. Ollie McBurney is dominated Rudiger and Militao at Las Palmas.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this. Big Crab Man, aka Dog. Thoughts on McTominay and Conte saying what's up in Napoli? Serie being bad, or we need to give Conte credit? No.
Wow.
I knew it was going to happen. SK.
Can you please look up who the top assister in the Serie is right now, please?
I'm afraid to do so.
No, just do it, please. I'm begging.
It's Lukaku, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not Lukaku. It's
Lukaku. Who is it?
Oh, actually, he is one, but there's another person as well. One of.
Wait, who is it?
Nuno Tavares. Nuno Tavares is the top assister in Serie.
Bro, that guy flopped in France.
You know Pedro is still balling in that league, man, as well. Last year.
Oh, shout out to Pedro.
Shout out to Pedro, man.
No. Okay, seriously, what happened to this Serie, bro? Like, I mean,
wait, who is Darko Lazovic?
Well, he sounds like a GTA 4
from Verona.
He sounds like he's from GTA 4.
Oh, so that's the David Neres from Ajax. They used to be at Ajax.
Yeah, it was at Benfica as well.
Wow, so and Tavares
way out, man, way out.
Yeah.
No, Tavares is crazy, man.
And I'm sorry, that guy is a terrible footballer. So how
that guy flopped at Marseille, man.
Yeah. No, honestly, the Premier League reject might just be the code, man.
Wait, sure. Shout out to your boy Brown says, I might sound crazy. Arsenal, EPL, Erling injury. I don't see. No, I can't predict the future, but I don't see Haaland getting injured though. But I still say it's a 3-horse race though. I still feel Stephen. If Saka played for Nigeria and Chelsea, Agent would say he's the next Ronaldinho. No, I would not. Agent might even nominate him for Ballon d'Or. So Aston Villa is your big bro.
He's not lying, bro. Look at how he gassed up Osimhen when he played for Nigeria.
But look how he gassed up
the Aston Villa is your big bro. There's an element of truth to that. There is an element of truth.
Except they never won the Champions League though. So
They did win the
They
Champions
have.
League, yeah.
We have two Champions
No,
Leagues.
they won it once.
Champions Leagues, not European Cups, Champions Leagues.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No, no, no.
I don't think it is.
We're beating like the champions of Azerbaijan, but we don't.
I don't think it is. Shout out to Stephen.
Yeah, no.
That response is the most. How is it shame? I told you, Arsenal, until you win a major European trophy, we are your big bro, and you will treat us and respect us like your big bro.
The problem is that, in fact, we get it, but I mean, you do have to think about war, and it just makes it. War makes things complicated. War makes things complicated.
Okay, Alex,
yeah.
Can Arsenal view Chelsea as a contemporary when they've never won a single major European trophy?
They can if you remove the Roman era. So if you take Roman Abramovich aside and you say like Roman doesn't exist, right? So if Roman doesn't exist, Chelsea don't have UCLs and Chelsea don't have more. So really, what do Chelsea have without Roman? They have a League Cup and a Division One trophy.
You can prove all of the stuff that Roman did. You can prove it, right?
Is he? When was the last time you heard from Roman?
SK.
No, it's a question. Like, I mean, when we heard of him? Is he still good?
He's probably locked up in Siberia or something. For care. But one,
a gulag.
Yeah, in the gulag. Shout out to Block.
Oh right, okay, it's not ideal.
You can't just take out 20 years. That's a long ass time. Like it's not like it's like a 5-year stretch or something. That's kind of crazy. One, two. If you look at like major trophies, I think the difference is like 5. So like it's not as if Chelsea have like 10 and then Arsenal have like 30. I think Arsenal have like 30 and Chelsea have like 25. So the difference is not even that high for them to be like, oh, like we're that much of a bigger club or something. And then 3, I'll be honest, I don't really care about Arsenal because like I'm in my early 20s. So like literally for 20 years of my 23-year-old life, Arsenal have literally never won a major trophy. So it's like, so I have no real beef with them, to be honest. Yeah. Also, I'm American, so like obviously I don't live in London, so I probably don't like see as many annoying Arsenal fans either. So
actually, sorry, HH, I do take it back. You guys did spend 100 million on Modric, so that kind of does pay back some reparations. So yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
Guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Peace.
Thank you.